I am live, friends. Thank you so much. We are live on YouTube, so I appreciate you all joining. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Your girl had to get herself together, and so had to get things going. And long story short, I am here running late as usual. So I'm about to get started, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining my live. And so we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I am getting my camera ready. I really got behind. Wanted to stop by and support a creator that is in the agency. So thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. And wanted to make sure I also did some supporting. So feel free to come in, ask your questions. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Let me know if there's any questions, my friends. Thank you all for joining me. Appreciate the support from all of you. And so we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Running super behind, so we won't belabor it too long. Thank you all for coming in. If you are new to my live, go ahead and give me a thumbs up to like the live. Um, if you are not a subscriber, click that subscriber button and then click that bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So we're gonna get started in just a few minutes. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go live in just a few minutes as well, so we'll get started just shortly. Let me get myself together. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, friend, I was so late. Well, what had happened? What had happened is that my son had a spill in the kitchen, and basically I had to clean it up. Had to clean up the mess. And then when that happened, it ended up being another thing that I ended up having to search for something else. It was a mess. It was like a snowball effect of, oh, let me clean this. Oh, I see that this is missing. Let me go find it. Oh, let me go. So it was a mess. So it ended up coming late. I was supposed to be on time for my live. Ended up coming late, and then I saw where Black Lotus, she was live on a cruise. She is on a cruise right now. So I wanted to pop in and support her as she is cruising with her family. So end up being super late. So now I'm here. I'm about to go live after almost being 11 o'clock. I don't like when I do this because it ends up throwing off my entire day, and so I need to do better so that I'm not so thrown off about what I'm doing. All right, friends, let's get going. TikTok live. Welcome to the live. Thank you all for being here. We are talking all things going live. Come on in, ask questions. We are talking how to go live with confidence and ease. We are talking to our friends who are on their live journey, just starting off. If you are new, afraid, shy, scared to go live, this is the time to learn how to go live. So come in, ask questions, my friends. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Feel free to come in. Let me know if you have any questions. Is Stephanie? Thank you so much, Steffi. Kayla, thank you for joining. Others coming in, feel free to come in, ask your questions about how to go live and what to do as a new live host. So I'm happy to answer questions for all of you. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Unwritten Unstoppable, how you doing, friend? Kayla, welcome to the room. Others coming in, thank you all for joining. Appreciate the support. We are getting started. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any questions. Hey, friend. Let me know. I'm super late, you all, so I apologize, but wanted to make sure I came in. I was also supporting one of our creators in the agency, so I wanted to make sure I said hello. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining me. If you are new, come on in. We're doing our live. We're talking about go live tips for 50 years and older. Our 30s and 40-year-olds are also welcome. Hey, how you doing, Unwritten? How's everything going? Welcome. Hey, Elle. I know Elle. I am starting at 10 a.m. Central. So That's what time I started this live. It is almost 10 a.m. Central, not Eastern. I'm doing better though. I'm trying my best to do better, but I just had one of those Sunday mornings where one thing happened after another, and before I knew it, I was running late. so, so that's why I'm here super late, y'all. I cannot. Mommy duty was calling, and anyway. So, long story short, I'm here. And I can't blame my son too much because it was me. Yes, it's changed your bio at the point at this point. I know. Tammy, thank you for that. Tammy Carter, Cater. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Others coming in. I actually stopped by to go visit Black Lotus. She is also going live as we speak, and she's on a cruise ship. So I was like, what? What is she doing? She got her hair down. It's super cute. She's on this cruise ship. I was like, look at you, Fred, on your vacation mode. I love it. Thank you all. Give me 1 second. Let me pause for one quick second. Okay. Had to do that. TikTok gave me a message saying close other apps that were running in the background. So I ended up having to close those. I had a couple things running. So, but yes, so yes, you just saw her. Yes. So I saw her on the screen. I was like, let me come in and say hello real quick. So I spent a few moments over there too. But yeah, so she is on her cruise ship, hanging out, relaxing. You said yes. Oh, you said, dude, what? Yeah, she's on a cruise ship. Got her hair down. Looking very vacation mode. Oh, I love it. I love it though. She said the family, the girls, our daughter said they're gonna braid her hair, so she's gonna get some bohemian braids soon. But she has long, beautiful hair. Everyone coming in, thank you so much for being here. We are tapping. We have been here for 3 minutes. We have 2.7K likes. So let's see if we can get those likes up, friends. I appreciate you all supporting the live stream. Thank you so much, friends on the YT. I appreciate all the support over here as well. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, new subscribers. Appreciate you all coming in, helping out with the live stream. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. If you're new to the room, feel free to say hi and put new in the chats so we can say hi to you. Tammy, Bet, welcome to the room. We got Elle, we got Unread Unstoppable also joining us. So I appreciate you all being here. We're going to get to tapping and liking the screen, friends. Thank you all for coming in, supporting. Appreciate all that support. So we're going to talk to some of our new friends. We're doing this, and my topic of my live stream is tips for hey friends, tips for 50 years and older. I tell you guys, if you're 30, 40, any age, you're welcome to come in to learn a little bit about the Go Live process. So we'll talk about that. We are having our agency meeting today. So I am a Creator Network agency here on TikTok. It's a free program. So we're having that today. I need to send out the email after I get off this live. I'm going to send the message out so people know. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the support. So people know that we are going to meet today. We'll talk a little bit about some of the recent updates. When I was in Morocco, they had a lot of other features on the TikTok app that I was not able to fully access, which I was kind of bummed about. But they had karaoke. The goodie bag is not over here. It's not over here. So I'm kind of bummed about that, because that's not something I see on this live. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I don't see it at all on my app. So I wonder if there's something that's going to come to us at some point where we can have a goodie bag feature that we share out with our community, as well as the karaoke. I think karaoke would be fun too. So those are some of the features that you see in other countries. And so as you guys travel and go abroad and stuff, pay attention to see how your TikTok operates. It'll be a pretty interesting way of looking at TikTok from there. Thank you so much, friends on the YT. We got friends coming in, chiming in, saying hello. Thank you all for being here. How you doing, friend? Thank you for the subscribing to the channel. Be sure to like the live as well. So we are just getting started. So we'll see how this goes. Thank you all for coming through. And we'll share out the live again. Hopefully we get the flash go soon. Gina P, welcome to the room as well. Others coming in. Thank you all for supporting. We'll see how this goes. It seems a little sluggish, but that is okay. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Others coming in. Hey, Miss Lenore, thank you so much for being here. If you guys have questions, feel free to come in, ask your questions. Thank you for those shares. Appreciate all the shares and getting that additional support. We are tapping. We're at 7K likes. Thank you, friend. I appreciate the support on the YT as well. Thank you all for coming in. We're 6 minutes in. We got 7.K likes on the live. We're talking all things TikTok live, also talk about the YT as well. Thank you, friend. Thank you for sharing out the live. Appreciate that support. We'll see if we can get some more friends in the room as we get started. So we'll see how this live goes, you all. I'm going to do this live, and like I said, we'll meet later for the agency as well. And as you guys come in, we'll see if we get that flash go early as well. So hopefully that flash go comes through. Thank you all for sharing out the live. Thank you, Miss Darlene. I appreciate it. Unwritten Unstoppable. Um, and so we're getting going here. And then we'll give some tips about being 50 years and older. I started the live off yesterday with a little bit of mindset conversation because I think it's important. I think it's important to be in the right mindset to make sure that as you do this, you can't let what you perceive as setbacks or changes in the algorithm or anything that is kind of the noise that you hear from other folks and other chatter, you can't let that stop you from moving forward and making progress. And so I think I have a nice vantage point where I see creators who are going up and down and seeing how the lives change and kind of go forward and go back and do all the things. And I guess I have that vantage point for seeing that as an agency. And I recognize that is the algorithm. That's how it works. So there are times when you're doing really well, things are going well, and then there's times when you have a little bit of a setback. And so you got to have the right mindset, because if you let those frustrations bother you, if you let that hold you back from moving forward, then that's going to continue to be your fate. You're going to always feel as if, hey, Naya speaks. You're going to always feel as if you're not making progress, and you are making progress. So I want to make sure you guys have that perspective. And I know when you're older, you're thinking like, oh, well, this should be happening quicker, or things should be happen easier for me. That's not always the case here. You have to make sure that you're showing up and continue to show up so that you can grow and build from there. All right. Thank you. Hey, how you doing, Marianne? Elle, you're celebrating 9 months too. Norbit, welcome to the room. Nikita, thank you so much for being here. You're celebrating 9 months, so congratulations, friend. I know you have popped in. I'm not sure if you're still here, but you're celebrating. Yes. I'm happy you picked 9 months to celebrate too. I mean, I think that's just that speaks volumes about understanding and recognizing that it's a journey. And, there's these moments where you can actually lean in and say, you know what, I've been here for this time period, and I've been growing and building, and just to see how much you've advanced over that time period. So kudos to you, friend. Really, seriously. Nobody said Grand Rising, good people. Welcome to the room. How you doing, Jess? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. I know I'm super late, friends, but I appreciate y'all coming in and joining me. This is not normal. Well, it is becoming normal. It is becoming normal. But I had a couple little mishaps. I had to clean up a spill, and my son needed his shirt for his basketball thing, and it just became a whole big thing of back-to-back things I had to do before I can come live. And then I saw one of our creators live, so it just became too many things. So yes, Fred. Hello. Life be life, and that's exactly it. Just life be lifing, exactly. And it's the small things. It's the small things that kind of derail you from what you're trying to do. But I'm gonna stay focused, y'all. Yes, congratulations on your 9 months live access. I love it. Hey, Brandon. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in. Appreciate you all. We got 13K likes. We didn't went over that 10K. So thank you so much for continuing to support. Come on in, my friends. We'll see if we get the flash goal sooner than later. Cynthia, welcome to the room, friend. Hopefully we do get it sooner than later. I'm always trying to let's get it out the way. Check that off our list of things to do. So hopefully it does come through soon. How's everything going, Brandon, for you? And then Elle, so you're going live at 9:30. Are you doing anything in particular for your 9-month anniversary, friend? 9 months of going live. And I think you said you're going to do a recap of all the transformation that's happened. I think that's what I understood. I don't know if I'm saying the right word or not, but you talked about, things that, wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for this experience and this journey. So I look forward to catching you later, friend. Let me know if there's questions as you guys come in. Any of my new friends who joined, feel free to ask questions, no matter how big or small the question is. I'm happy to answer it. Miss Reed, the Digital Hub B&B, welcome to the room. Timor and then Norbert, thank you all. You all are new friends in the room. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you guys go live as well. So put that in the chat if you are live hosts. We have a few live hosts in the room already. So let us know what your topic, time, and time zone that you go live so we can put that in there. And like I said, I know Elle is going live later tonight, so she is going to be talking about her 9-month anniversary of being a live host. So others coming in, Jess, I know you go live as well, so put that in the chat. Let us know when you're going live. And Unwritten Unstoppable, thank you so much for being here. Dual Diaries, welcome to the room as well. And so I appreciate you all joining. Appreciate you, Timor. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, friend. Let me add this. We're going to share out the live. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live and adding it to stories, thank you for the follow, Dual Diaries. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you for that. I'm sending out my live now. I had not done it so far. So let me share out my live. And we're going to send that out. So let me do that as well. Thank you all. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate that. So I came in and just started chatting and did not do any of the normal things that you do to kind of let people know you're live. So I want to make sure people know that I did actually go live. And we're moving through this process, friend. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. Hey, Jess, you said Life After Cancer with Jeff. She goes live Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. Pacific times, talking to cancer community. Hope for hard days. Seen plus known equals less alone. I love that, friend. Judy Smart, thank you for joining. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing out the live. We did get that flash goal, so let's see what it is. It is the Heart Me. It is the Heart Me. So if you are new and you haven't sent your Heart Me, this is the perfect time to do it. This is where TikTok asks for people to share that Heart Me. That's how you become part of my community. So if you haven't done it, this is the perfect time to do it. So I appreciate you all supporting. We have 2 of 7 Heart Me's. So we'll see if we can get the other Heart Me's. Sent mine. So backup account come. Oh, you're so sweet. Appreciate that, Jess. Thank you so much. So yes, we got the Heart Me. Hey, Natty Nat. How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Others coming in. Appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much for that Heart Me, friend. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you all coming through. So yeah, we're just now getting started. I came on a little later than normal, so I apologize for that. I'm almost pretty much at 10 a.m. Central. I did not do my regular 10 o'clock time, so this is a little sluggish for me. So I appreciate you all. Thank you for the populist friend. Appreciate the support. So if you guys are here, feel free to drop that Heart Me. If you don't know what the Heart Me is, if you look up here, it says follow. Under that, it will say join. That's how you join the community. Jess, thank you so much, friend. I see you. Voice Guru, Carol, West, welcome to the room. Good morning. Good morning. We do have that flash goal. It is the Heart Me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. Jasmine, thank you for coming on in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it as well. Thank you, friends. Thank you for those Heart Me's. How's everybody doing this morning? Level 16 for Jasmine. Hey, Jalen. Welcome to the room, friend. How are you as well? Thank you for joining the live stream. Appreciate you all coming through. Let me know if there's questions. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you all coming through to support. You guys are amazing. So let me know if there's questions as you guys come on in as well. So we'll see if we can get some new friends in the room. We're very close to, we got that flash goal achieved. There we go. We sure did. That just happened. Thank you all for supporting that with the Heart Me's. I appreciate that. That was actually one of my goals for the live too, was to do Heart Me's, because I was like, you know what, my Heart Me's have fell quite a bit when I was on vacation and I wasn't going live twice a day. So that is an impact. I want to say that to you guys, as you guys have this journey of growing on TikTok, you will see things kind of fall back, drop down. You'll drop in your league, you'll drop your community. All of those things will happen along the way. So just be aware of that. I don't want you guys to be disillusioned by it, but it does happen. So Nikki Parks, thank you so much. Hey friend, thank you for the follow. Um, is it Why Your Girl? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here. I don't know if I said that right. So appreciate you all being here. Dula Shelley, welcome to the room as well. Thank you guys for coming in. So yeah, we are live right now. So Gloria, welcome to the room. I see you as well. So we're live right now. Let me know if you have questions. I made my Go Live tips for 50 years and older. It's not just for 50 years. If you're 30, you're 40s, you can come in. I just turned, thank you for the goats. I just turned 50 last week. So I'm coming up on a week of being 50. So I'm brand new to the club, but I'm here. I'm doing this. I want to make sure I'm helping others along your journey. We talked about this topic yesterday, and this topic of mindset was how I started the conversation. Oh, look at that. What is that? Gate to treasure. I love that. That was cute. Thank you for sharing that with me. I appreciate it. Happy late birthday. Was 57 on the 18th. Oh, Lord. We have a lot of July birthdays, too. July, Cancer season, and Leo season. So awesome. Gloria, welcome to the room. Good morning. Okay, from Virginia. Did I say that right? I'm going to say Menanis, Virginia. Welcome to the room, friend. Good morning, Wani. Welcome. It's one of my your new gifts. Is it? I gotta check that out. I wonder if it's part of a campaign. It must be part of one of those campaigns in there. That's cute. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. JB, welcome to the room as well. My friend is it Kokum Candon. Thank you for being here as well. Others coming in, I appreciate you all joining. So as you guys can tell, I usually will try to shout out people who are coming in. I try to see you. I want to say hello to you. I want you all to say hello back. So if you're new, feel free to say hello. Welcome to the room. Thank you for those populars. And so as you guys can tell, when we get the flash code, we see a little bit of a bump. So some of our new friends have come into the room as well. So I appreciate you all coming through and supporting the live stream. Thank you for those stickers. And so if you have questions, feel free to ask. The first thing you want to do is always say hello, how you doing? You want to engage. That's going to help you get the visibility you need on this app. That's going to help you with building community. Thank you so much, friends on the YT. New here, friends. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for coming in and engaging. So I appreciate that. Is a Kokum Candy, and it says reclaiming culture, restoring spirit, recovering one day at a time, creator of Kokum Candy, decolonizing sobriety. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for being here. TikTok filtered the comments, so I don't see if you wrote something, reword it because it did get filtered. So that's what we see when comments get filtered. TikTok will put that disclaimer in the chat. So thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, feel free to say hi as well. And so as you guys come in, some of the things I talk about with being a live host is that you want to engage in your community. You want to say hello to them. Thank you so much for the gifting, friend. And you want to make sure that they feel seen and heard. So that's going to help a little bit. Did I get the flash code? I did. It was Heart Means. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you, creator, with all the user and all the numbers for following. Let me know where you're from. And anybody else, put that in the chat. My new friends, you always want to my friend who has user with all the numbers, your username is J Broward, and your you didn't change your nickname. That's why we see the user and the numbers. So you're gonna have to change that because when you come in a live, that's what we see. So I don't know if you intended to do that, but that's the name that TikTok originally gave you. So you want to change that as you go. Edmonton, Alberta. So is that Canada? I think that's Canada. Let me know if that's Canada, friend. I'm in Florida. I'm in the U.S. in Florida, Orlando area. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the gift, and I appreciate it. Yes, Canada. So appreciate you being here. Welcome to the room, friend. And so those who are joining, thank you all for joining. Florida here to come. Ocala. Oh, here, Florida here too. And you're in Ocala. Welcome, friend. Welcome, neighbor. That's not far from here. So yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Others, where you guys from? Put that in the chat for us. Appreciate you all coming through. Appreciate the support. Thank you all for coming through. So let me know, is the room primarily 50 and older? I know we have a few friends that are in their 40s. But who all is 50 and older? So we can talk about that. And then also, who are my live hosts in the room? Who are my live hosts? So good thing to do. You said I'm 62. Hey, friend. I love it. Miss Darlene is a live host. She is an engagement expert. That's what she does. She is your engagement coach. So you understand the rules of engagement as you try to go live or as a viewer. So you know also what to do for engagement. So thank you, friend. I appreciate you all. No, I asked that question. So partially I asked that question so the chat can get to chatting. You always want your chat to get to moving. We had kind of had a sluggish start with TikTok, so we'll see how this live goes. The live goal came, we're tapping, we're still doing that engagement, but it did kind of move slower, so we'll see how this goes. You said, no way. Yeah, Miss Darlene, she is here. She is 62, but looks fabulous, friends. So, yes. Um, so, yeah, let me know if you guys have questions. So, yeah, we had kind of a sluggish start here, so we'll see how this goes. Hey, Jess, thank you so much. The Creator Growth Circle. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you all for being here. Clara Hugs, thank you so much for being here as well. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that daily heart me. Thank you all for coming in, supporting the live stream as well. So we are getting started here. So let's go back. I'm gonna go back to mindset and then continue to engage. If you guys have questions, put in the chat as well. Thank you all for being here. If you have questions, put in the chat. But here's what I will say. We're gonna start a little bit with mindset and then we're gonna kind of move on to just in overall topics you need to know as you start going live. Dr. Lisa TikTok Go gave me a badge. Also, 3,000 views. Tell me, what you mean on one of your videos? I mean, 30,000 views on a video. Congratulations! You got a badge too. So you've been doing Go content. That's good. Nice, friend. Look at there. I love it. I love that. Mr. Lane, she, like I said, yes, congratulations, friend. So that's good. So continue to do Go. Go is good. I will say that. Have you been going to their webinars? They give a lot of good tips. If you're gonna do TikTok Go, you get a lot of good tips from them. So, and basically they have, hey Precious, they have the different, so much fun it is. They have the different campaigns and other ways for you to earn. So they want you to produce content. The goal is to produce content, have as much Go content as possible so that, you can be in the pipeline of people clicking your content, clicking your videos, and also clicking your links so you can monetize that way. But they try their best to incentivize people to continue to produce the content. That's the main thing I'm noting. And so because of that, you'll see a lot of Go campaigns out there and for you to win just by content creation. So it really is a good program. If you're thinking about other ways to monetize, I would encourage you to at least look into it. And like Ms. Arlene said, she's getting video views as well as some of their different badges and stuff. So that's good. So definitely, I've never seen Go. You know what? Go is for, and I will say this, my Florida folks, Go may not be a bad idea to get it. TikTok Go. So let me give you guys the cheat code to get it. It's based on, and so Precious, I probably wouldn't tell you to do it on this account, your garden account. If you have another account that is just kind of, whatever type account, I would say get it over there. Or if you have a second shop page, maybe do it on that page. Russell's, thank you for the follow, friend. And so I would tell you to go over there on a second account, because what will happen is that the Go content will take over. It will inundate your page. Oh, okay, I do have a personal brand page. Yeah, I would do it on that account. I wouldn't do it on your garden account, because your garden account is really for gardeners. Now, could you produce content where you're going to different places and stuff? Maybe, but I would say keep this focus on the gardening community and then do it on another account. So here's what I will tell you. What happens is it's the account where you're producing content based on hotels, excursions, activities, those type of things you can do around town, as well as they just added dining. Dining was not there a month ago, so I think it happened in the month of June, maybe even early July. Is there a minimum, a follow minimum? Um, oh, I think it's 1,000. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is 1,000. I think there is a follow minimum of 1,000. So it's not like shop where you have to have, 5,000 or the pilot program. But I do believe it's 1,000. So I think 1,000 is the magic number. Um, hey, Janlyn, thank you so much. Anybody else in the room, if you know that for sure, let me know if it's less than 1,000. But I do believe it's 1,000. Here's what I will tell you. It is based on doing reviews. How do you join to the Go program? Okay, Dula Shelley. It is based on doing reviews. So I will, you know what? I'll do something for you guys. Let's do it. We'll do it in real time. We'll do it in real time. I'm going to create a video on my shop page because I haven't done anything over there in a minute. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do a quick little video because I've done some traveling recently. So I have videos, I have content in my camera roll so I can show you. It gives you places to visit for you to get commissions. Yep. We eat and travel a bit typically. That's good. So yeah, so content like that. And they actually even encourage you to go back in your camera roll. When I went to the webinar for them, go in your camera roll and do content there. Just make sure it's a little recent, and ideally the hotel chain hasn't had major changes, but for the most part, they want you to make sure you're producing content. And so a lot of times you have content that's just sitting in your camera roll you haven't done anything with. And so for me, for example, do you do cruise? Do I do cruises personally? I do. Does TikTok Go allow you to post cruises? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can. So I don't know if that's what you were asking. I will be in Fort Lauderdale in a couple of weeks. I would love to post about it. Yes, yes. So you could probably get it before you go. So get Go before you go in a couple of weeks. So here's what you're going to do. So let's see. And I'm going to show you the Go feature first. So if you go to your TikTok studio, it's not, hold on, I'll click the video. See, TikTok Go. I'm going to just click it. And so under here, they have the Discord. You can tap to join the Discord. This account, I don't know if this account is in the Discord, but I'm going to exit out for now. I think my main account is in the Discord. So this account here, they have different coupons you can earn. Those promote coupons. They have the AI scripting for how you can word your videos. So it's similar to Shop in that way. So they have a lot of tools and resources for you. The marketplace is where you can pick locations. So for example, if I pick a location, I'm in Florida. So my friends who are in Florida folks. So I did a video about Legoland, so that's in there. I did the video about the Marriott Hotel for our agency meeting. So those two videos are in there. And then I did a restaurant video recently too. So you could find a location. You can search also. Find a location of a video you're going to do. And just, hey, how you doing now, Rebecca? Welcome to that. You said, this is awesome. I'm nodding like you can see me. And so you will find your location. So let me pick a location real quick. What did I do? What did I do? You know what? Let me do the Marriott. I'll do Marriott one more time. So I'll show you guys. Because I did do it. I'm just going to pick Marriott. Because I have some content in there I can show real quick. And so what I'm going to do is post. So this is the hotel. So I'm selecting it here. And I'm going to post. Now, I'm going to go into my camera roll. So like as if I'm about to post. But I'm just going to go into my camera roll and pick videos. Now, I showed you all. Thank you so much. Hey, Natty Nat. Hey, how you doing, Home and Beauty Boss? Welcome to the room, friend. We're talking about TikTok Go real quick because that conversation came up because Miss Darlene has been crushing it with Go. Rena Unstoppable. She's been doing her content based that way. So let me start over. So how to get Go is actually so at this point I showed you guys Go because I have it. I went to the page. Now, the person who doesn't have it wouldn't have that page. You would not have it yet. So what you're going to do is actually do, from this point on, you're going to go into your camera roll and pick a video. Create a video based on the content. So let me start over. Let me pretend like I don't have Go yet. Let's see. So I'm going to start over. Like go isn't here. So I'm literally going to go into my camera roll. And Dr. Lisa, would you wait and post after you come home, or is it best to do it while traveling? You can do it either way. You can do it while traveling or home. I did it. I did it after the fact. In most cases. Give me 1 second. Let me get some water. I do it after the fact for 2 reasons. One reason is because I'm lazy and I don't have time to sit there. Part of it is just laziness. I just have to think through it, and I don't want to spend time doing content all the time while I'm traveling or on vacation. But if I had a minute, I probably would have created a draft. I probably wouldn't have posted it. I'm also a little I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious of traveling and still on social media. I'm still going live. You know, I don't want to post my whereabouts instantly while I'm there. So even when I went on my vacation to Morocco, I told y'all I was in Morocco, but I never really said what hotel I was staying at. I never really did a whole lot of show and tell of that. So I was being a little cautious about just where my whereabouts were. Just because I was just being cautious about people seeing me and coming knocking on my door. So just little things like that I'm just being conscious about. So traveling to me is one of those things where you just got to be a little cautious about it, not overly. Right, wait until you get home to do your posting. Yep, that's typically what I would say to do. I went live for the first time and it was a disaster. I felt nauseous. Home and Beauty Boss, that's okay. And you won't feel that way again. That was the very first time. You shouldn't feel that way again. What was the disaster part about it? Was it not knowing what to say, not knowing what to do? Let me know what was disastrous. Put that in the chat for us. Let us kind of get a better insight on that. I'll give some tips on how to be a little bit more prepared as you continue to go live, so that way you won't feel like it's a total uncomfortable experience. Maybe have some notes, maybe even script yourself if you need to. I was all over the place. Yeah. So notes and scripting yourself is totally fine. Those first couple of lives though, I tell people, focus on, hey Mayhem, how you doing, friend? Focus on the features. Maybe just click around and just read stuff out loud. There's question marks. It breaks down what features are what they're for, and just talk. Just keep talking. Little things like that is a way where it just kind of alleviates the stress and pressure of having to be performative, Hey, Judy Smart. Whereas you can just sit here and just talk about stuff, okay? The screen was so confusing. I think that's important. Click around, understand what's going on. And you can talk about it real time, like, hey, I'm clicking this wand button. What's under this wand? Oh, this is where you find effects are. Okay, let me click some of these effects. Little things like that. So don't overthink it in terms of having to know all things, but click around so you can get a better perspective. Yeah, I went live yesterday and learned a lot. There we go, friend. Good idea. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, don't feel like you have to be on in terms of your content and topic. Just explore. Okay. Can you practice on the live page before going live? There's a practice mode, and then there's also what I call private. So you're live, you get the live recording, all the data is there, the analytics, but nobody knows you're live. So private mode is when you click the screen to show where who all can watch your live. It defaults to everyone. If you change it to a specific person, then you can add one of your backup pages or a family member's account. They don't know you're live unless you send it to them. So little things like that you can do. Oh, great. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. I am Bex. Welcome to your room. I don't need to do an hour, so I'm going to do 30 minutes 3 times a week. Okay. You do over time, you do need to do 61 minutes. That is considered a valid go live day. So if you're really looking to grow, you want to get to the point that you're doing a minimum of 61 minutes. It has to be over an hour, so that's why I said 61. How you doing, Her Divine Alchemy? Good morning, my friend. Wait, there is a practice mode. Yes, there is a practice mode. How you doing, Blessed for Life? Welcome to the room. I'll watch your live for 50 minutes. Look at your friend. So practice mode is where you don't get the analytics. You're not live. So what happens is when you go under settings, so before you go live, you hit the settings box. At the top, it says who can watch the live? Everyone. That's the private mode I was just talking about. But right under that is practice mode. If you click practice mode, you go live for 30 seconds. A screen will pop up and say, do you want to continue to do a live under practice mode, or do you want to go live? If you want to continue to do practice mode, you can just continue to practice. You don't get all the features. You're not live. There's some things you won't see, but you are practice mode. You can practice. You can see yourself on the screen. You can see what people would see for the most part. But there's no data. There's no recording. So I tell people, you know what? If you want to go live and get credit for it, change it to a specific account as opposed to everyone can watch the live. Then you're live. Then you can go back and watch your recording. You can go back and look at the analytics. It's not going to be much data there because no one was in the room. But again, it's a way for you to start practicing. Auntie Mel, welcome to the room, friend. There is a way for you to look at it and review your live. And let me say this as a pro tip. In the beginning, always go back and watch your live recording. Thank you so much, home. Always watch your live recording. I know it's awkward. I know you're like, what is this? But it's important for you to see what people see. And then you can change it. You can evaluate and say, okay, how do I do this differently? What do I show? How do I show up differently? I would have been practicing. Oh my God, thank you. You're welcome, friend. Yeah, practice mode is there, but like I said, I like the private mode better because you can go back and look at the recording. On your backup page, would you tell people that is your backup page in your bio? On your backup page, would you tell people that it's your backup page in your bio? You can. I see people do that. Yeah. My backup page is actual real account, so I don't say that it's my backup page. These are actual, like the agency page is typically in a live. That's a different account. My shop page is a different account. But if you're saying backup, I would say just make sure that you're using it for a specific reason. Hey, Soda, how you doing? Where's the recording? Live recordings. Hello, friend. How you doing, Auntie Mail? Where are the recordings? Live recordings are under, if you're on your profile, click TikTok Studio. You'll see posts. You'll see live. Scroll over to the live side. Scroll down to tools and resources. And the very first box is live recordings. Okay, I'm growing my second page. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Yeah, so it says, hey, Mini-Me, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. You said 16 countries and my passion is so on. Welcome to the room. Let me know if you go live. Well, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for the stickers. So we were talking about TikTok Go real quick. So this is where we were going with this. Jula Shelley, let me know if you're still here, you're with me, friend, because I want to make sure I answer your questions about how to do this. So in your case, you don't have TikTok Go yet. So you're trying to get it. My friends who are joining, I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much for being here. You said I'm here. So you're trying to get it. Here's how you get it. And this is for anybody in the room. I don't know if Precious is still here. There was a few people who asked about this. So if you're still in the room, let me know. Oh, I need to make some more TikTok Go content. Yes, I do too. I do too. So I got it on this account first. Hey, Shells. I got it on this Dr. Lisa account first, and I realized that was kind of a mistake, y'all. When I tell you June and July have been kind of weird for me in terms of content, in terms of what I've been doing with my content, what I've been doing in my live streams, it's been a little weird. So I'm trying to rectify that. So I intentionally went to my shop account, Dr. Lisa Shops page, and got TikTok Go over there after two posts, after two things. So I got it pretty quickly. So I'm going to tell you what I did. I have so much footage for Disney World. I need to make them into content. Me too. My trip I just did. We're doing we did Legoland for my son for his birthday. We're doing a theme park this summer as well, Busch Gardens. My daughter works at Busch Gardens for the summer, so she got us tickets. So we're about to take him to that. So I have content for that too. And so Florida, my Florida friends in the room. Hey, friend, Vine. My Florida friends, this is a good vacation place, and this is a good place to do TikTok Go. Now, here's what TikTok Go is doing. That's what I explained earlier. They're looking for content. You said Florida here. Welcome, friend. They're looking for content. They need content that is Go content. And so they incentivize by having different campaigns, having different incentives for posting content. And so I want you guys to know, you'll get your visibility, you'll get pushed out if you just post the content. So I'm going to encourage you to do it, okay? But I'm going to show you how to get it, okay? Yes, lots of ideas now. Okay, hey friend, but no one views the videos. They'll push it out. I've had videos that I've done fairly decent. I'll show you. These are my goal videos. So this is a draft video I got to do. But this is Legoland. That video has 1,500 views to it. A couple shares already. A lot of hearts. This is my Chewy's. This is the restaurant video. That has over 1,000 views. And then the other video I did for Marriott, the hotel video. That one has 610 views. So it's doing okay. Those videos do okay. Miss Darlene, Unwritten Unstoppable, says she had a video that had 30,000 views. She had a video that got pushed out with 30,000 views. Yes, I get so many more views on my Go videos on my back. Yes! Make go-to videos right. This is TikTok Go program. It's a program. That's what we're talking about. Let me know if is that what you meant. TikTok Go is a program. So that's what we're talking about. Craft, love, dreams. Welcome to the room, friend. Yeah, the Go videos are doing pretty well. My Go videos on this account, they've done well. Those are the videos that have done the best in the last few months, which is why I was like, wait a minute, TikTok, I see you. My other videos aren't doing as well. So I feel like they are shifting my content to Go's, especially Disney ones. Oh, they do really well? Ooh, interesting. I'm going to have to pull out some old Disney videos. It's TikTok Go for travel. It's for, they just added restaurants and excursions and activities. So it's for hotel activities as well as food, dining. So all three now. So should we have different pages for different content? Not mic subjects. I think that's not a bad practice. Okay. So depending on what your main content focus is. Hey Bella, how you doing, friend? Hey Diana. Not a mix. Is that what you meant by mix? Okay, not mixed subjects. I would try to I would probably try to streamline. So TikTok Go, TikTok Shop are definitely, to me, a different part of the algorithm in terms of how they're operating. So if your content on your page, so like Precious was here, she's a gardener. I would say keep her focus on gardening. Her account has to be, you don't want to put Go on there because then all of a sudden the Go is going to take over. This page is all about TikTok live tips and other content pertaining to live and branding yourself, that type of stuff. Go was a bad idea for this page because again, all I see is Go content. Go reminders and stuff. New here, I'm over 50. Welcome to the room, friend. Others coming in, appreciate you all coming in. If you're new, feel free, if you don't mind sharing out the live, let's get some visibility. Let's share out the live. That's helping the live. Thank you, Alex, for those. Dr. Lisa Cares. Click the arrow below. You can share it. You can add it to stories. You can repost it. You also can do what's called a power share. If you press down on the middle of the screen, my nose, my glasses, if you press down on the screen, your list of people you can share it out to will also pop up. And that's called a power share. Thank you for the follow, friends. So let's talk about how to get Go. All right. And so I'm going to do a quick little video for you all. We're going to literally post it and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay. I'm going to start building my other page to do Florida things. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. So build it out. Soda, you may know the answer. Go. Does it have a minimum follower count? I want to say it's 1,000. I feel like I heard in the webinar that it's 1,000. Let me know if you know that for a fact. Yes, she put yes. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you don't have 1,000 followers, you won't be able to get into this program. So you want to be over 1,000 at least. It says TikTok requires email and phone. Do you set up a new email every time you create a new account? I do have multiple Google accounts. I do. I've been able to use the ones I already had created. So, and then I use Google Voice for phone numbers. Yep. So that's the way I did it. So Google account and Google Voice. Wait, no. Soda said no. Soda, you don't think it's, just kidding. Which one is it? Yes or no? Mine doesn't have 1,000. She said hers doesn't have 1,000. Yes, 1,000 followers. She said, just kidding. Does it have 1,000? Which one, Soda? Miss Darlene said yes, 1,000 followers. Yeah, I think I heard that in the webinar. I have always to go on my backup account. You said I always have to go on my back. Oh, you have the TikTok go on your backup? Can I come up? Okay, Soda's coming up. Let's see what Soda's saying. Okay.
So it's confusing because it says in the thing, first it said you had to have 10,000. And then it said you had to have 1,000. But the thing is, I had it on my account, on my other account that only has like 500. So I think it's like technically they want you to have a certain amount of followers, but because I guess I happened to do a review about a place that really needed reviews, they just let me in the program. I don't know. I only had like 400 followers in that account at the time, and they
allowed you in.
let me in that. So
it's like
that's why I was like confused about it.
Yeah.
It said a certain amount of followers, but then it let me in at like 400 followers.
Gotcha.
So I don't know.
It's almost like TikTok live access, because people think, I think it's written somewhere that you have to have 1,000 to go live, and that's not the case.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like
and
that.
Like, it keeps changing too, because I started it like right when it was like in very beta.
Okay.
You know, and so it's like they also keep changing the requirements, because I think that they're like trying to figure out what they want their requirements to be.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. So thank you for sharing that.
I know how to say that in the chat.
Gotcha. No, I got you, friend. Yeah, that's what it's kind of reminding me of live. Live, I think it's written somewhere that it has to be 1,000, but we know that that's not the case. You can have it with as little as 50 followers. Yeah. So yeah.
It does actually say that you just need 50.
Oh, does it say somewhere now? Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, I hadn't seen that.
Because I just started going live on one of my other accounts that only had 50.
Does it? Like, but it's in writing somewhere. Where's it in writing? Oh, okay.
It's when you are trying, when you tap go live, and then if you have under 50, it'll say like you need to meet these requirements first.
Okay. Okay,
and one
gotcha.
of the requirements will say
50.
Over 50.
Gotcha.
But that's like the only place it really says that it needs to be over 50.
After they gave it to you.
Or like right when you're getting like close to it. After you get the 50 and go live, it doesn't say anywhere else about like.
I don't know where it's written that it's 1,000, but people keep seeing that and thinking it's 1,000.
Because it used to be.
Well, it used to be like a long time ago, because last year when I started my live journey, I got it with 300 followers.
Yeah. So when I started like 5 years ago, like I was so excited when I got to it, because it wouldn't let me go live until I got to 1,000.
Okay. So
and then it was around, I think, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, that they changed it.
Gotcha.
And then they swapped with IG, who now IG you have to have 1,000.
Yes, I've heard that.
Where before you only had to have like 100.
Okay. Interesting.
Anyway, but yeah, so the TikTok Go, it keeps, because it's in beta, it keeps like changing requirements. Like I don't have it on this account.
Oh, really?
No, I did finally get it on this account. Okay. It took a while to get it on this account, but the other account with only 400 got it quickly. Easily.
Okay. Well, so we're gonna talk about Go for people, because I'm gonna actually walk them through so that they can see where that review page is. So we're gonna go through that process real quick, and I'm gonna do a quick video for it. Okay. All right. Thanks, friend. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. That is Soda. Soda is awesome, y'all. So definitely connect with her. She is great. She does a lot of AI content, songs, other things that she's helping people understand how to leverage AI. So it's really good content she does. Let me know if you guys have questions. So we're going to talk about Go. So this ended up being a Go conversation. But if you guys have other questions, let me know too. So I'm happy to answer questions. And then my friends, just so that you know, so let me start over, because I think I saw a question that said about the other account. Shelly, you said the Goddess Doula. You said, can I start Go on this account while I'm building my second account? Yes, here's the deal. I got it on both accounts. So once I've realized the process and the cheat code to get it, I end up just quickly getting it on my shop page. This account here has it. I did a couple of videos in the month of June with it. It was. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little. I'm a little overwhelmed by how much Go promotions that are sent out. It's a lot. They want you to produce the content. This account is not a Go account. It's not going to be just about travel and restaurants. And I've done a lot of traveling lately, so I got a lot of content, but I'm not making this account that. Okay. You said, what is TikTok? It's called TikTok Go. So TikTok Go is the account. We went in this conversation because one of our friends in the room, Unwritten Unstoppable, she was sharing her great news about getting a badge and getting 30K views on her videos. And so she's saying, hey doc, this is a good program. And I know it to be a good program because they do want to push out the Go content. They want a lot of creators who are doing travel. So really it's a program for if you're traveling, if you're going to restaurants, if you're going to different activities around town, different excursions and stuff. They want you to produce content about it, and they want people to come to TikTok and see different videos and then ultimately make a decision about travel and maybe click the link and book through TikTok. So that's essentially what they're doing. So they're trying to produce enough creators to create that content, enough content out there for that. Yes, when I started doing Go content, it started suppressing my non-Go stuff. Yes, which is why I'm trying to get Go off of this page and move it to my other page. And so yes, keep that in mind. So my recommendation, we started this off by saying, my recommendation would be to create another account or have another account that your Go is on that account. And you produce Go content from that account and page. That will be my recommendation for you. I'm an HR expert and offer relationship advice, so I shouldn't show a recipe I'm cooking on the same page. Yeah, that type of content, I would try to, I mean, you can make it make sense. I mean, you're talking about a relationship advice, and maybe you're doing some cooking content to show about your relationship. How you cook in your relationship. I mean, it can make it, you can align it, but I wouldn't make it overly cooking content. So that's what I would tell you. Do you have to apply for Go? You do. Well, you get invited into it. You can get invited into it. So that's what I'm about to show you, how to get invited into it. All right. So this is my TikTok shop page. This video is a Go video. You can see where it has Legoland on it. It says creator earns commission for this video because I'm in the Go program. If you look at this video, I didn't do song. I didn't do content.
Yesterday.
So what I did, now this is something you don't want to overly do once you get into the Go program. But for what I did with this video, I used an auto cut clip and I just added music. I did the clip and added my videos to it. I didn't do voiceover content that spoke about, oh, I took my son to Legoland for his 6th birthday and we had such a great time. Here are the different things that we explored. I didn't do any of that. I just created a video, used AutoCut, used a template, added my videos to it. Does that make sense? Let me know if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I was invited from doing Faceless Lives when I started. Yes, yep. Hello to host and everyone in the room chat. Oh, thank you for saying hello, Rashid. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. So that's what I did with that video. And honestly, all the videos are like that. This is another video. Again, I'm not talking. Another one with music. And I'm just showing the restaurant. There's another one. Not talking, but showing the hotel. So they do allow that type of content. I would caution you as you are in the program to do a mixture. Do some videos where you're doing the voiceover, but they do allow the content where you're just showing the facility. Okay? Do you have 2 cell phones or using laptop? I have 2 cell phones. So I'm on my phone here, and then this is my other account, my other phone. Yeah. So yeah, 2 cell phones. I don't use the laptop for my live streams. And so keep that in mind. So these videos were just auto cut. So let's do here. If I click here and all I did was go to the create feature, and under create, I picked auto cut. Auto cut is there. And now it's going to pull up my camera roll. So now it's pulling up images from my camera roll. And so I'm going to select 2 or 3 videos from a recent vacation. Let me see. I'm gonna go do Marriott again because I know I had some content from when we did the retreat. So I'll do Marriott again since I know that's there. Thank you all. Hey Anthony, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for joining. It's always good to listen and learn from those who are willing to teach and educate. You are so welcome, friend. I appreciate that. So thank you all for being here. If you're new to my room, put new in the chat. I appreciate you all coming through, supporting the live stream. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We're talking to all creators, but we titled this Tips for Live Hosts Who Are 50 Older. New. How you doing, Miss Lee? Hi, Tara. How you doing? Thank you. You're welcome, friends. You guys are so welcome. Thank you for saying new as well. Thank you all for chiming in. Thank you for that daily heart me, DD Digital. Appreciate you, friend. Okay, so let me find some videos. Hold on one second. I'm just going to do a couple different clips because I know I have some content that I did. Let's see. We'll do, we'll just pick some stuff. Okay, so it's thinking I picked some videos that are in here. Thank you all for the follow. How do people get diamonds besides their names? Diamonds beside their names. What you mean? I'm trying to think of. Give me an example of what you're referring to. I was born in June 1974. Does that qualify? Hey, Rashid, I'm brand new, friend, to being 50. I just turned 50 on Tuesday, friend. You're fine. You were totally fine. You were totally fine. So you're over 50, a few years over. So here's the auto cut. So it's taking my video and it's doing the auto cut. I don't like that one. Let's see. So this is the video. So when I go into hotels, just so you guys know, I do like a walkthrough. That's been my new habit. So let me turn this down a little bit. So this is a jewel that really shows the number of. Oh, you're talking about the blue box. Okay, I'll explain that in a second, friend. So I'm gonna use that video. We're gonna use that song, okay? So I'm gonna hit next. I think that was fine. I didn't look at all of it, but it seems fine. I'm going to put in here Marriott Hotel. The key to this is the location. I want you guys to pay attention to that. So I'm gonna put Marriott Hotel and some content there, but the key is the location. That's probably it right there, but I'm gonna click it so that you guys can see it from here. So now it's showing up because I already am in TikTok Go. I've already done videos about that location. So it's actually showing up at the top of my list of places. So this is the hotel that I was just showing you guys. So I'm gonna pick that, okay? So you would scroll and you will find the location. That's gonna be the key here. So I'm gonna pick that and then it's there. Is it okay to have both French and English content on the same page? I've seen creators do that. I think it's fine. I would still caution who is your target audience because you want to make sure people come to your page because of your content. So if your content is for a certain, demographic, certain population, try to produce content that's gonna, really connect and align with them. That's what I would tell you. So yeah, both. Yeah. So that's fine. If you know both are going to be coming to your page, that's totally fine. How do you make the commission on the post? People have to click the link. The jewel is the blue box. Timor, you don't have it. So I'm going to explain the blue box in a second for you, friend. So yeah, so I see you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is part of how you're engaging as a viewer. That's what that means. The diamond someone reference is next to your pick top left for us. So yeah, she's talking about the blue box with the number. And certain people have certain symbols in there to represent what level they are as a viewer and their engagement level. So that's what that represents. But there's more to that. So let me explain that in a second for you all. So I picked the location. I'm just going to say Marriott. Orlando Hotel, airport. Big side is a hidden gem. I'll just put something in there. Now the AI actually for once you get in TikTok Go will create a blurb for you. You can actually tell it what your post is about and it will create this language for you. The little description here. Okay, so I just put that there. Just something real quick. I typically will put the hashtag TikTok Go just so that I have it. And I usually put something Marriott Bonvoy. I'm gonna put you know, hotel or something like that. So I usually put hashtags of what people are searching. Does that make sense? So you want to put something where people, you know, if people are searching for that type of hotel, retreat, oasis, budget travel, so those type of things there. So I'm gonna put one more hashtag. I'm gonna put oasis because I think that's the one I used before. Okay, nice. Know the numbers underneath your name that moves when you tap on the screen. You're talking about here, the likes, the hearts up here? Is that what you mean? Let me know if I'm trying to make sure I'm following two different conversations. Okay, so hey Glow, how you doing, friends? Others coming into the room. I see you guys. Thank you so much, friends. DD Digital, give me 1 second. I'm not sure if I'm following you, but let's make sure we get this done. So I just did a quick little message there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually post this, okay? So I'm going to hit post. I'm going to hit post. My preview, I don't like the way the preview is showing. No image, but will. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to hit post. So that video is posting. What's going to happen with that video? What's going to happen with that video, just so that you guys know, is once it posts, you're going to see something. It's thinking right now. Good morning, Jules. Good morning, everybody. Dula Shelley, welcome to the room. Good news. You're absolutely used. Thank you so much, friend. How you doing? I'm going to hit, okay, so now the video is about to post. So we're going to go back to this video. I want you guys to see something. Pay attention. So it says unlock growth rewards. So I wonder if it's going to do it for me. Oh, you know what? I'm in the Go program already. I would have to do it on an account that doesn't have it. So what happens if I click it here? You guys, it'll allow me to do a review. So that's what I'm sorry. I'm already in the program, so I don't think it's going to let me do the review the way I want to. Because I'm already in the program. So it's treating it as if I am a Go person already. But typically what happens is you're able to do a review of that hotel. It'll pop up right here. Do you want to do a review? And my point is you want to do a review. Okay? You should do a review, because once you do a review, then it'll allow you to add your images that you have already created. It'll allow you to do a little bit of a blurb on that video, on that location. And so once you do those reviews, 2 to 3 of them, you'll get invited into the program. Does that make sense? Let me know if you follow me with that. So let me know if that follows, okay? If you guys have any questions. You said unwritten, unstoppable, yes. Okay, so do a video post. I just did this one real quick. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you for being you. You're welcome. Let me know if there's any questions about that. So I literally just did that quick video here. And so you need to produce content before they invite us. You need to do review content before they invite you. Okay? So picking the location, not the city. Do the location of that hotel. Do the location of that restaurant. Do the location of that activity, Legoland, the movie theater, the golf, putt golf, whatever you went to, pick that location of that place and then do a review of it. It'll show it at the, when you look at that video, like I went back and looked at my video here, I'm already in the program, but it will say, do you want to do a video? Right here it says they want me to promote this, but I'm not promoting it. But it will say, do you want to do a review? And once you do 2 or 3 of those type of videos and do a review of it, then it'll let you do it'll invite you into the program. Like you'll get a system notification inviting you. Also, some restaurants aren't in the system, so it needs to be one that lets you do a review. Yes, that is true. You got to be able to pick the location. Yes, because you're selling that location. Yep, that's it, because you're selling that location. And again, you need how many followers? We were saying I'm going to say it needs to be at least 1,000, but Soda said she got in under 1,000. So do the reviews, see what happens. Do the video content and see what happens. That's what I would tell you. Do the video content and see what happens. I don't think there may not be an account. Just start. Yep, just start. Yep. I don't want to make you think that you won't be able to get in if you don't have enough followers, but just do the content. And then, so where I started this is saying, like, don't do it. Thank you all for the follows. I see you guys. Thank you for the follows. Don't do it on your account that you want for a specific type of niche or topics. So this is my TikTok live coaching page. I did some video content focused on TikTok Go, and now it seems like my videos are all geared towards wanting me to do Go content. I'm seeing it quite a bit in my system notifications. It seems like that's what they really want me to focus on, and I don't want to focus on that. So I'm going to switch my I switched my content, my Go content, to this account. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm shifting it so that it's on my shop page, that I'll do shop content over there, I'll do some Go content over there, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, for the other type of stuff. So that will be my biggest takeaway and recommendation. Don't confuse the algorithm. Okay? When you first went live, did you have to have a few people watching and keep going live, and it grew? Well, yes. Yeah, ultimately TikTok will start pushing people in your room and you'll get more traffic and more visibility. Absolutely. So it does take time to build that up. It's funny you say that, because I was actually, sharing that in terms of managing people's expectations when we went live yesterday, and we were talking about that quite a bit, because I think people expect for it to be like a quick, instant climb, and it takes time for that. So it said, are the money determined by the location or TikTok? For TikTok Go, there is a commission you'll get if people click on your link. However, not a lot of people were clicking the links, from my understanding. They're still trying to grow the pipeline of opportunities and make space for people seeing TikTok Go, TikTok Travel as a place where you can come and click a link and book and get a great deal. I think that's still evolving. So the main way to monetize is through the campaigns and stuff that they're doing. That's probably where you're going to get most of your monetization. Like if you post a video, you can get, money that way. There's different, incentives that they'll have out there for posting content. And then they'll have campaigns that they're doing, so you can win a campaign and get on top of the leaderboard if you're posting content and stuff based on, maybe they're looking for, so for example, they wanted some summer travel. So they had different campaigns that focused on specific locations, and so people were posting that way. So if you went to DC, you posted content for that, you might win that particular campaign. So there's a lot of stuff like that that's happening. Florida obviously is a big destination place, so we see a lot of content coming out for Florida. So or a lot of campaigns coming from Florida. So just keep that in mind. It just depends. Thank you all who are coming in and following the live host. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate the follows, friends. And then if you haven't joined my fan club, feel free to click the heart me to join the fan club. You're welcome, friend. And so let me know if there's other questions about TikTok Go. I'm going to answer T. Moore's question, maybe a little bit more about the the blue box and stuff, because I think that was kind of coming up as like, what does that mean, and how to think about your life journey and stuff. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it, friend. Those who are coming in, let me know if you have questions as well. We talk all things going live. I did a little bit of mindset conversation yesterday too, because I want you guys to understand this is not something that you do and then instantly it's on fire and things are great, and it takes time. And I want you guys to understand and recognize that it's a process, it's a journey, and you should look at it in phases. Like, what is your first 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? I don't know if she's still in the room. She's actually celebrating her 9-month anniversary of going live. And I said, that's brilliant, because, recognize that there's a process here you're following, and to sit back and say, okay, I've done this for 9 months, and I'm going to continue to show up. Let me reflect on what has happened to me in these last 9 months. And so she's going live tonight. She'll be talking about her 9-month anniversary. But just recognize that those are different things that you want to do. You want to take this one day at a time, 1 month at a time, 1 quarter at a time, so that you understand that the growth is happening. Okay? The growth is happening. You're transforming. The experience here is transforming and transformative. And so just recognize it for what it's worth, but don't try to rush it, because you're going to be really disappointed because you're thinking you should look like other people, and that takes time. This live is very motivational and inspirational. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Brad. Good afternoon, Pamela. Welcome to the room. My type of live. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't want you guys to overthink this process either. So that's the other thing about it, because, obviously we think about TikTok, we think about these places as a place for kids, and it's fun and games, and it's the dance videos and the lip syncing and all the other things that's happening, as opposed to saying, okay, you know what, there's a space for me where I'm at in my life, where I'm at in my journey, and there's a community I can connect with and talk to. And they're going to be interested in my topic because they also can resonate with my messaging and what I have to offer. And so as you're doing that, you said, right. Exactly. Good morning, friend. As you're doing that, it takes time to build that community. It takes time to grow that. It takes consistency. And I think that's the biggest thing. It's easy to start this. I say it all the time. It's easy to start. The hardest part is staying with it, continuing, staying at it. That takes the effort. That takes you thinking differently about where you're at in life and what you're doing and why you want, what's your why you want to continue to do this. I'm ready to level up in this community. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, friend. T, welcome. Hey, Queen. How you doing? Others coming in our room. Appreciate you all. We spent some time talking about one of the platform features called TikTok Go. Y'all actually got me to post a video too, because I don't know if that video is going to do anything, but it is a it is a TikTok Go video out there. Gigi, welcome to the room, friend. I can't tweak all the time. I can't twerk all the time. You talking about the twerking videos, the dancing videos? I love it. But again, there's space for that if you're interested in it. There's definitely content for that. There are definitely live streams for that. But again, there's community for us too. So I like to share this with folks because I want you all to recognize that you can go live, you can build content, you can do these programs and be okay and be successful. Okay. First time hearing about TikTok Go. Yeah, so TikTok Go is for, it's newer. When I say new, I think it was really launched towards the end of last year, like last fall. And it's been evolving since. I don't think it's been out a full year yet. And it's been evolving, and it's really designed for people to post content surrounding travel, hotel travel, the excursions, the activities you do in a town, in a location, as well as dining. And so yes, Pamela, consistency is the key. Yes. If I could twerk and coach at the same time, I'd probably go viral. Probably would, friend. We all would. So it's designed for that, and we were just talking about how do you actually get it? What do you need to do to get it? And so posting content, posting videos about that location, or posting videos of a location, hotel, a restaurant you went to that is in the locations options, and then you do a review for it. That's what you're doing a review for it. Thank you so much. Look at you, Timor. Look at you, friend. Timor, thank you so much for that daily heart me. I was gonna talk through that, friend, the heart me. So put a message in the chat now. So say hello again. You should have a Lisa badge, and you should have a blue box now. It may say the number 1. Let me know if you have it. So go ahead and put them. Oh, it says number 3. I appreciate you sharing. Look at you, friend. So yeah. So you have a is that what you were referring to? So next to your name, you have both badges. Okay. So let's go through the badge real quick. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about when it comes to engagement from a viewer perspective, but also how you are growing as a viewer and how that is perceived when you are in someone's live room. All right. So I want you guys to understand there's things you want to do. There's rules of engagement. Okay. There's things you want to do, things you want to pay attention to. Hey, Chaos to Calm podcast. Welcome to the room, friend. There's things you want to do intentionally as you're coming into someone's live. And then when you become a live host, there are things you're going to pay attention to as well. Thank you on the YT. Appreciate you, friends. There's things you're going to pay attention to of your viewers. Good afternoon, friend. And so you'll see it. You're going to see it like I see it. Okay? And so I teach this because I want you guys to kind of understand how your room is growing, what's happening in your room. Thanks, YT friends. And then ultimately, how do you help your audience to grow? All right? Because that's going to be important. You want to educate as much as you want to talk about your services, talk about the things you offer, but you also want to educate. And so, hey, Shayla, how you doing, friends? Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. Thank you for grabbing those daily heart me's. I see you all. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. Appreciate everybody on the YT. Thank you for the stickers. Appreciate it. It's lots to watch. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. You're welcome. As you do it, it becomes easier. It is in the beginning a learning curve. I don't want to say that it's not, but I don't want you guys to sit back and think you can't do it. Okay? It is a little bit of a learning curve, but you can do it, and you can do it greatly and do well. Okay? Dropping in from FYP. Thank you so much, friend. How you doing? Appreciate that. Those of you who are coming in, thank you for joining. We are talking about TikTok Live. We're talking about TikTok Live. We had just gone through TikTok Go a little while ago, so we were talking about that as well. But I'm happy to answer questions that you guys have. What we're going to do real quick, just so that you guys can all see what I see, and we can talk through the different badges and information. RV, and thank you so much, friend, for that daily heart me. Put the word blue in the chat. We're going to put the word blue in the chat. And so when you put the word blue in the chat, we'll walk through this real quick with the blue boxes. Anti-mail, thank you so much. All those who are doing this, appreciate you guys coming in, supporting. And so we're going to do this real quick. Okay, so once you put the word blue in the chat, and I'm going to put it on my other account, I want you guys to see, I want you guys to click your photo where you put the word blue in the chat. Click your photo, okay? So I just put the word blue in the chat. I'm going to click my photo here for this, the agency page. And it's here for us, okay? So you'll see this blue box, and you'll see the heart me box. I'm going to go back. We're going to click these in a second. The heart me, it says it here. If it's the word member, or if it has LV, heart, and a number, that speaks to what level you are in my fan club. If you have not joined my fan club, you do have to have coins in your account. So this is how TikTok is tracking your progress, your performance as viewers. You do need to have coins in your account. So as you guys have coins in your account, you can get coins from the gift box below here. And you click the number, the word recharge if it doesn't have any coins in it, or it has coins, has a number there. You click that, it'll show a screen where you can add coins. And that's, you need money. People have said, Doc, do I need money for that? Yes, you do need money. You need to purchase coins so that you can have it on your account. With those coins, you can also go to the website to get the discount. It says it right above where you would purchase that. It says recharge on TikTok.com/coin for a 25% discount. So I want you guys to get more money, bang for your money, and get your coins on the website. But you do need to have coins. And I tell people, don't break the bank. Do $10, $20, something to get started so that you can properly engage. You don't have to break the bank. You can be very intentional about what you do to support. Okay? Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much. Hey, Coach Rhonda, how you doing, friend? Thank you all for being here. Those who have shared out the live, I appreciate you sharing. Thank you all for engaging. So, the other thing here, thank you so much, Pounds. I appreciate it. You say I got broke doing battles. Yeah, so be mindful of how you spend. So what I'm teaching you now is ways that you can kind of manage your budget. So you're going to decide how you move, what you do, how you engage, and set a budget for yourself. And just say, okay, can't spend more than this. New here, welcome to the room, friend. This is very informative. Thank you, Pamela. You're welcome, friend. And so here's what we're going to do. You said you're listening. I see you, friend. Thank you, friend. Hey, Dee. So we're going to click here, level LV24. We're going to click there. A blue screen pops up. So if your box is gray, okay, we put blue in the chat, click your photo, click your LV blue box. If it's gray, click it, all right? I want you to click your LV box. It may be LV0. It could be LV23, whatever it is. How you doing, friend? Afternoon blessings. Appreciate you, friend. I want you to click your LV box. A blue screen pops up. And this is how TikTok is paying attention to your engagement, what you're doing as a viewer. All right? So you see LV24. This is my 24 level for this account. I'll talk about it in a second. 25 is a milestone. We'll talk about that in a second. But keep in mind, this account is 24. So it's close. It ain't there yet. But 25 is a milestone. So that's something I will be striving for. Jay Nicole, welcome to the room. And so right in the middle, it has different symbols to indicate what level you're on. It also has different colors. If you notice the blue box colors, look at someone like Coach Rhonda, who's a level 25 versus someone who is a level 10. And so you'll see the color differences. As you grow in your levels, it goes from level 1 to level 50. As you grow in your levels, you get more visibility, you get a deeper shade of purple. So all that matters. So TikTok has symbol indicators, color indicators, as well as the numbers to show where you're at in your journey as a viewer. Okay? So when you are doing this, you're paying attention to how many points you've collected. You're literally collecting points. You're collecting points as you level up. So you have points here you're collecting, and then this is the total amount of points you need to get to level 25 in my case, because I'm striving for level 25. So I'm slowly collecting points. And then there's going to be a scrolling message that tells me I need 29,000 plus points to get to level 25. And that's what I'm working towards. I'm slowly chip away at that number so I can get to my next level. All right? So you're always thinking about leveling up, growing, progressing. That's the point of this. It doesn't happen overnight. All right? Angela, thank you for the follow. I want you guys to recognize it does not happen overnight. You're constantly thinking about, how do I grow? How do I progress? It happens with showing up, being consistent, doing the things you can do to help the live room, help yourself grow, all the things like that. So how do you progress as a viewer? This is what we're talking about, covered in Jules. Thank you for the follow, friend. So this is what we're talking about. So do me a favor, where you put your comment at, and this is anybody in the room who missed my original instructions, put a comment in like the word blue. Then you'll see your profile. And so where you put your comment at, I want you to click your photo, covered in jewels. Click your photo. Miss Lulu, how you doing? Click your photo. It opened up. And then what you're going to do here is going to show your profile. I want you to click your LV box. For you, your LV5. I want you to click that LV box. Okay, so it's going to say LV box. And then it's going to be a blue screen that pops up. All right, so that's what we're talking about. That's how I got to this blue screen. And this is I checked, but increased it. Do it just engage with folks and send gifts? This is for gifting. You know everything. He's so funny. I don't know everything. Here's a question mark. That question mark here, it says the Gifter Level Up Program. That's what this is. And so this breaks it down for you to explain what is the Gifter Level Up Program. Anytime you guys see a question mark, click it so you can get some additional information. click the number of people in the room. We got 44 people in the room, 45 people in the room. How you doing, Sparkle Shop? There's a question mark. When you click that number, that tells you how to become a top viewer. This is now information on your viewing engagement. Okay? So as you're engaging, you're trying to grow as a viewer. TikTok has gamified this whole app. Okay? So when it comes to going live, as a live host, there's metrics I'm paying attention to so I can grow. I'm paying attention to my followers. I'm paying attention to my Heart Me, my fan club members. I'm paying attention to my live goal and my viewer wishes. That's what this is. I'm paying attention to my league. I'm paying attention to my gift gallery. If I click my photo, I'll see that. There are things you're paying attention to. All right? As viewers, I typically show it here. I don't know why my diamond box is not showing up. That's been glitching lately. But these are 2 badges that represent you as viewers. This is your level of engagement. This follows you every single live you go to, the blue box. And then you have the Heart Me. The Heart Me is for my room. Engagement in my room. Support to my room. My fan club members. Thank you so much, friend Angela. Thank you for that. Love you so much. And so all that is part of how you engage. And so here's the key. Let me be very clear about this. You're paying attention to your level on purpose. So as you are growing, live hosts see that. We pass judgment on that. Dora the MF Explorer. Welcome to the room, friend. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Welcome to the room, my friend. We see that. We see how you're engaging. Sometimes I get online, folks in my house get really needy. Be right back. Okay, friend. And so we see how you guys are engaging. We understand what you've been doing. That those numbers tell a story. Tell a story about you. Those who have them and those who don't. I had no clue that those numbers meant next to my name. Exactly. That tells your engagement. Yeah, exactly. It tells a story. And so as a live host, you need to know that. You need to know that because when you go live, you're paying attention to that. You're paying attention to the people in your room who have gotten your daily heart, because for my room, they have the Lisa next to their name. I'm so new to TikTok. That's totally fine. I teach newbies. I teach people who are starting this journey. But it tells a story about how you've been progressing in other rooms too. That's what the blue box represents. Social media thrives on engagement. It does. And I tell people all the time, I have to remind folks, this is an engagement app. So if you came here and you're not engaging, you're not growing. Okay? You're not growing. Walk into every room like opportunity owes you an introduction, then earn the applause with you. Say that again. Walk into every room like opportunity owes you an introduction, then earn the applause with you. I love that. Okay, so how do you do that clap? You said, how do you do the clap? Thank you, Karen. Thank you for the goat. I appreciate that, friend. It is part of the features here. It's under the wand. When you go live, there's features like the effects. This is a feature. Talking. There's voice that you can do voice effects. There's sound effects. There's the board. There's other effects and there's stickers you can add to. Yes, yes, it do definitely engage. So important it is because I've started going live. Okay, so now that you've started, now you need to pay attention. So my point of this is, in order to be a good live host, and I say this all the time, hey, Urban Eye Candy, in order to be a good live host, you have to be a good viewer. You have to be a great viewer, actually, because you understand what it means to be a viewer. So when people come in your room and they're not doing all the things viewers should and could be doing, you can explain it to them. You can talk about it. You can help them understand the engagement, the rules to engagement. But if you're not doing all the things as a viewer, then how are you going to help other people do it for you? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to do that and then expect for people to do it for you if you're not doing it? So that's how this works. You got to make sure that you're doing the things to support a room, because this is an engagement app. This is not TV. You're not just watching me, sitting back thinking like, oh, well, let me just watch her and just listen. No. In order for the room to do well, you need people to like your live. That's where those hearts are flowing. You need people to share your live. That's that arrow in the corner. You need people to comment, send stickers, do the gifting, the viewer wishes, the live goal. All those things need to happen. And then you need to pay attention to how you're leveling up and where you are at in your levels so that you can also grow as a viewer, because people are looking at your numbers too to say, oh, well, this person understands how to engage in a live stream. They understand the gifting engagement. They understand the other ways to engage. And so some people don't know what they have, but a lot of people do. Like, what does all this mean? I love that. Yeah, it's a new language, but you get used to it. Thank you all for this ain't TV. What's good? Hey, Urban. Right. Listen, I should have found you when I first got here. Exactly. Thank you so much. Growth begins the moment you decide your dreams are stronger than your fears. Oh, I love that, friend. Yes, I explained to them about engagement and began to get better. Yep, that's it. So where's your digital product teaching this? Is there something I can read and buy and read? So I need to create a video course just for engagement. I do have the agency. I do have a digital product, but so currently is with my agency folks. I am a Creator Network owner and manager where I help creators go live. It's a free program, and if you join the agency, you can get access to my digital solutions. I am going to make them available. I just haven't done it officially yet for people who aren't in the agency, who can't necessarily join because maybe they belong to a different agency. So you could purchase it. I just haven't made it available yet because I gave it to my agency folks first. I would get a course. I would stub my toe running to get it. You're so funny. Believe in yourself. I love that. You would get my course, your course. Gotcha. How do I join the agency? You said, how do you join the agency? So, how long have you been going live? Let me ask that question. And this, like I said, is a free program. I'm going to put the agency page in the chat. I will say hello in the chat, and then I'll pin it. So this is where you would apply to the agency. And then ultimately, only once last week says, okay. So to join the agency, you want to go live at least 3 times. Get full access of going live. So you want to start your live journey, start going live. Make sure that you are going to be consistent. The goal is that you go live at least 4 times a week for 61 minutes or more. 61 minute creates where it's a valid go live day. So that's what TikTok says is a valid go live day when you go over 61 minutes. And then ultimately try to do that at least 4 days out the week. So in order to get visibility, in order to truly grow, hey Elizabeth, thank you for grabbing that Daily Heart Me. In order to truly grow, you want to get in the habit of going live more frequently. You want to start getting visibility because you're showing up. People know you're here. You're getting that engagement in your room. That's going to help you grow. All right. I'm a TikTok seller. Went live yesterday and plan to do it at least 5 days. Okay, there we go. I've joined the fan club for 100 days. Hey, friend. Thank you for that. So yeah, so as you start going live, the Creator Network programs people will come to you. I don't scout. I usually come here. This is my recruiting, and then I have people referring folks to the agency. That's the main way I've been doing it. Happy to talk about the agency a little bit more if you guys are curious about it. Hey, hope you're all having a fabulous day. Thank you so much, friend. So we are doing our agency meeting. We do a weekly meeting for my agency. We're doing it today. I'm going to send out the invite after this live. So I'll send it out shortly. I'll be live for maybe another 20 minutes. I'm not going to stay on super long. So about another 20 minutes. But I'll send the invite out. You guys can come to the meetings. We do weekly meetings on Sunday at 6:30. If you're in the agency, Sundays at 6:30. I also do, thank you so much, Angela, for that Daily Heart Me. Hey, Easy Money. Hey, friend, how you doing? Others coming into the room, thank you. Said, let's connect. Let's tell me more about what you do, friend, on your live. Let's know. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Does every live have to be 61 minutes? In order for it to be counted under your analytics as a valid go live, that's part of the metrics. It's called a valid go live day. you want to go at least 61 minutes. That's the minimum. In order to get really pushed out and more visibility, you want to get in the habit of going live probably for 90 minutes to 2 hours to maybe even 2.5 hours or more. Yeah, I went live for an hour and 25 minutes last night. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So I tell people 61 minutes is like the minimum. Okay. Now, when it comes to monetization purposes, stuff like that, there's a different number that you want to keep in mind. 25 minutes. That's the one you want to keep in mind because that's where TikTok will start paying you at the higher percentage of 38% for duration. And then if you get 5 new followers or more, you'll get an additional 2%. So the most you can make per live for monetization is 40%. Okay? So again, keep in mind, 61 minutes is for it to be a valid go live. They want you to go live longer. They want you to start building community. They want that engagement. So the longer, the better. All right? Um, let's see. I plan to do at least 90 minutes. There we go, Fred. That's the whole truth. It won't count if it's under. Yep, it won't count. Yep. I went live for 50 minutes. I won't. It wasn't a valid go live day. Now you went live for 50 minutes. You did live stream. So that is part of a metric too. It counted as a check the box that you live stream. But when they start looking at your days of going live to count as a day, you can't split it up. You can't say 30 minutes for this one, 31 minutes for another one. No. It has to be 61 minutes and that counts as a day of going live. So your girl, I was on vacation last week and I did 61 minutes every day. I made sure I got my days in so TikTok can say, she ain't doing these days. She ain't do all her days. No, and really it's part of my own tracking that I want to make sure I have a streak going on. So if I did not choose to go live, I could have made a choice not to do it, but I chose not to. So that was my choice. Just connected to your agency. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. This is so informative, Lord. I love it. Appreciate you. Can you repeat the monetization amounts? Sure. That was part of the Scale Live Rewards. That's what I was just talking about. Scale Live Rewards. So give me 1 second. I'll repeat it for you guys. Give me 1 second. Can it be 61 minutes in one day and count or no? 61 minutes per day is how they count it. Is considered the metric for a valid go live day. 61 minutes. Yep. That's how it's counted. I think that's what you're asking me. Let me know if I got that wrong. I see your live schedule in your bio. I'm doing that. Yes. Hey, Pure Beauty, welcome to the room. I offer work, HR advice, relationship advice. I answer letters sent to my email. Oh, that's good. That's good. Like 30 and 31. It cannot be that. You can't split it up. It has to be 61 for one live. 61 or more for one particular live. Okay? So that's how it's counted. Let me recap the monetization. Give me 1 second, friend. Let me read a couple more comments. Is it hard to create content or talk about something each time? I could talk. I could talk. I've had a lot of practice in this process. So content creation is the thing that I have to kind of sit and think about. Doing the battle games, how much can a host make? Give me 1 second. Let me answer that. I'll be back later for you. Not to put on not me putting you on my calendar. I love that. Like in 2 lives. Two separate. It has to be 61 minutes for one live. 61 minutes for one live. 30 minutes, then come back for another. Those are 2 separate lives. So 61 minutes for one live. You cannot do that. So your example, Elizabeth, is not considered a valid go live. So you have to do one of those lives have to be at least 61 minutes. I'll go live for more than 2 hours, 6 days. Does it have to be 7? Not this account. Gotcha, friend. I tell people you want to get to the process that you're going live daily. In terms of how you're tracking your performance, and there's also your ranking. So you miss a day, you drop down in your ranking, your league. So it does have an impact. But if 6 days is what you offer, then that's totally fine. It's totally fine. I wasn't sure. Appreciate you. I go live and sometimes I am still unsure. That's totally fine. Yeah, with your analytics, we teach how to look at that. Your analytics will tell you what how you're performing, how you're doing, and so you want to make sure you're actively showing up, going live. The more you go live, the better you get, the more comfortable you become. So you said I'm a new live host. Well, welcome, Easy Money. Welcome. I support everyone. Thank you so much for being here, friend. What's your live topic? Let's talk about that, friend. Um, Laugh out loud. I'm a natural talker too, but under ongoing content's my concern to get the 61 minutes. You're talking about for the content for your live. You're not talking about posting content for your live stream. Yeah, so content, you can. The live is helpful. This live is helpful. You're welcome. Content creation is based on, you can rinse and repeat topics. We got 51 people in the room. How many of y'all know about TikTok Go? I just spent 30 minutes of my live, maybe 45 minutes talking about TikTok Go, and new people came in the room and didn't probably hear any of that. So you can rinse and repeat because you got new folks coming in all the time. You can add some tips and strategies to an existing topic that you talked about all week. So this has been my topic yesterday. Stuff I talked about yesterday, I didn't talk about today. Not really. I didn't know about it. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. You said, Auntie Mill, you didn't know about it. Did you hear me talking about it, friend? Let me know if you heard me talk about it. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. You can rinse and repeat. Don't feel like you have to have a brand new subject every single day. No, you don't have to do that. Plus, people asking questions fills in the time. Yes, exactly. I didn't hear anything about TikTok Go. Laugh out loud. You didn't hear it, Angela. Some other folks didn't hear it either. It's like, what's she talking about? TikTok Go. Give me 1 second. Let me answer the monetization question, and then I'll circle back and I'll talk about Go. I'll recap it. When it comes to monetization, it's called the Scale Live Rewards for how you earn on your live stream. And it is based on the gifting engagement. So as people come to your live and they support your wishes, your live goal, I have a live goal up there. As people are supporting your gift gallery. If you click my photo, it's a gift gallery. You can be a title gifter. Those are things that people do for your live stream. When people send a gift, you as a live host receive diamonds. Those diamonds translate into a percentage of rewards that you will earn. The most you can earn per live is 40%. TikTok gets 60. And when it comes to agencies are free because with the 60 TikTok gives a couple percentage, not much, to the agency to support your growth and your consistency as a live host and to help you with training, but also to help you to stay in compliance so you don't get in trouble. We can submit an inquiry on your behalf if you do get in trouble. So again, that's the Scale Live Reward. So you get 60, and the goal is that you are here as you're learning how to go live, but ideally you're earning more, you're doing more, you're growing, you're going live longer, all the things because you have agency support. So that's part of the strategy too. When it comes to Scale Live Rewards, there's two different factors. One category is each and every live, you can earn up to 40%. And then the other factor is each week, you can earn up to 13%. So that 40 plus the 13 is 53%. That's what TikTok promotes as the Scale Live Rewards. You can earn up to 53%, but there's two different categories. Under those categories, the 40%, there's two metrics. There's a metric based on how long you go live. If you go 25 minutes or more, you can earn up to 38%. If you get 5 new followers, you can earn up to 2%. So the 38 plus the 2 is the 40%. That's where the 40% comes from. So it's how many new followers you earn, how long you go live, 25 minutes or more. That is the Scale Live Rewards. The 13%, the weekly missions, is made up of a couple things as well. It's made up of your fan club as you grow your community. Hey Tammy, how you doing, friends? Those who are coming in, appreciate you all being here. As you grow your community, your active fan club members, those people coming to your live, coming to your engaging your live stream, supporting, being a part of your community. Thank you for the roses, Pamela. Those people are part of your community. As you grow your active fan club member, you can get percentages for that. So you're paying attention to how people are clicking and getting your daily heart rate. Also, when it comes to your league, remember I told you there's levels to your league and why you want to go live daily. What does that mean for your ranking? That's up here. It says daily ranking, and it says I'm B5, and how I'm performing as a B5er. That is something that you also are paying attention to. So you can get you can get monetized based on surpassing your highest league, continue to grow in your leagues. And then the last thing is how many days per week you go live. If you go 2 or more days, they can give you up to 8%. One day is 6%. So all those are metrics you're paying attention to. So that's the Scale Live Rewards in like a quick nutshell. That's like a quick overview of it. It's actually real time in the live. If you look at your analytics, there's a little house where you swipe from right to left. You can see the Scale Live Rewards that way as well. Okay, so I came back because I had to go tell my friend about you. You're so sweet. Okay. Oh, yes, people like me asking questions. I love that, Pamela. Thank you for the questions, friend. Rashid, you said learn how to earn in this live. There we go. Naomi, is that how you pronounce it, friend? TikTok has been violating me for things I'm not doing, and they deny my appeal. My numbers dropped to 6, friend. What? Yeah, it depends on what's going on in your life. So you're doing stuff. You're showing logos, flyers, edits. Depends on how you're talking about. What are the violations for? Redirecting people off the platform. About to get my coins on TikTok.com. There we go, friend. Yes. I have been shadow banned for 2 months. I have two people on my lives. What's happening in your life too, friend? Teaching everyday people how to use AI, Canvas, and ChatGPT to create, grow, and make money online. Explore the link. I would take the link out my bio. If you have a link in your bio, I would take it out of my profile. As you can tell on this account, I don't have it. If you go look at my profile, you don't see a link. I would remove it. So TikTok's a little funny about redirecting people. Shadow banned depends on what's been going on in your life in terms of what you're talking about, what you're doing. Shadow bans typically last for about 2 weeks. If you've been getting constant violations and stuff, it could be longer. So you got to be careful about that. And so, yeah, they're not pushing you out to the For You feed. So something else may be happening to you. Check your content, see if there's any issues with your content side too. Focus sharp, no looking back. Rashid, I love it. Integrity guards the path you track. I love that. I hardly get anyone checking my posts. It's great. Yeah. So, be mindful of your content. When hosting a battle game, how the host compensate? Thank you, Auntie Mel. What is the percentage they receive? So when it comes to battles are also based on the 40% for that live stream. It's still based on that. So it doesn't change the Scale Live Rewards. Now, you got to keep in mind, people typically battle and they're getting potentially extra points. So the numbers you see on the battle aren't necessarily what that person has earned. But it's still the 40%. You're still looking at the Scale Live Rewards. There's not like a higher percentage just because you're battling. It's still based on the Scale Live Rewards. So you get a percentage of the diamonds you earn. So the diamonds you're earning is from the gifting. Now keep in mind, like I said, it could be 2 times the points, 3 times the points. So those points don't necessarily represent diamonds. So you still got to look and see how many diamonds you earned. So it doesn't change. It's the Scale Live Rewards. What if the league outgrow your room? The higher you go, the harder it is to keep up. I talked about this yesterday. You got to be mindful of your room and what you're doing in your room. So what will happen is you're going to change. As you grow, you evolve. So what you're doing today will not look like what you're doing as you grow even further. You're going to constantly evolve. You're going to expand. You're going to think of strategies. So to your point, you gotta tweak things. You gotta change. Yeah. Because your room could outgrow, but your room ideally could evolve and become even bigger and better. What gives you the highest earnings? What gives you the highest earning? Michaela, let me understand what you mean by that, friend. Let me know what you meant, the highest earnings. What do you mean, like going live, going TikTok shop? It depends on what you're saying, friend. I'm not doing anything that says I'm promoting things. Not on TikTok. I'm not. Naomi, what are they restricting you for then? Oh, are you getting restricted? Are you getting restricted? Any violations? What's happening? If you don't mind saying. You are the most sincere and non-gatekeeping person I have come across. I feel empowered from meeting. Oh, I appreciate that, friend. I am. I'm here. We're here to grow. We are here all to grow. So that's the whole point of this. Thank you, friend. I was thinking the host received a percentage if each contestant. Are you talking about a box battle? That's different. Let me know, Auntie Mel. Are you talking about, because you said contestant? That made me think box battle. Let me know if that's what you meant by guests in the room. What you mean? Are you talking about a box battle? That's a different type of battle. The road may be long, but every challenge you overcome is building the strength needed. I love that, friend. Are you finding these facts from a book? Let me know where you're getting these from. That's a good one too. Both. So you are getting restrictions and violations. Yeah, there's some. What are they for? You got to know what they're for, and then you got to change what you're doing. So what are you getting them for? List what I need to do to maximize my potential earnings. List what I need to do to maximize my potential earnings on TikTok. What do you currently do on TikTok, friend? Michaela. I'm a hairstyles educator from Detroit, hair capital. You said that Detroit's the hair capital. I thought it was Motown. I'm just saying. And then I thought it was Atlanta. Let me know. Let me know more about that, friend. So you do hair online. Let me know if that's what you do. Doc, can you tell me if our appointment is on Tuesday? I forgot. I'm preparing for live. Okay, I can tell you, friend. I'll let you know. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the screen. Let's see. I think you're listed at Tuesday at 1:15. Yep, Tuesday at 1:15. I'm thinking the host received a percentage of each contestant that participated in the game. Yes, so you're referring to box battles. That's what that was. Yeah, box battles. So yes, the host does. The host gets a percentage. The hosting percentage, I've heard discrepancies about what it is. So TikTok gets their percentage. Don't get me wrong. So the person never gets 100% of it. The contestant, but I think the host gets 30%. I think it's like a 30% for the host. There's a hosting fee, a hosting percentage. So I think it's 30-70, and after TikTok takes their amount out. So I think that's how it works. So yes, I saw battle yesterday. The host gave away 30 lions. Ooh, Lord, good Lord. I don't know what to say about that. What happened? What was that about? He's like, well, how much that person earned from that? They giving away 30 lions. They earned off those lions that they gave. I'm just saying, they did get some of those lions too. They got discounted lions. So, I don't know. That's what that was, a discount. I got violations the first time and tells you, and it also shows you at what point in the video, yes, you violated. Yep. So, yeah, my friend, Michaela, Detroit is the hair. You said Detroit is the hair capital. You said, how dare you? Michaela, you wrong for that. Well, you're right for that. You know what? Whatever you believe, friend. Whatever you believe, I hear you. Michaela said, what? Now, Michaela, I'm originally from Chicago now. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave that right there. Currently, I'm not doing anything other than posting hair content. Oh, okay. Okay, you're doing, yes. And so you're only doing hair content. Got you. So, okay, what's your question? Your question is, how do you earn? And so you don't go live. So you're not talking about live. You don't have TikTok shop. You have TikTok Go. We've been talking about Go also. Let me know, friend. You know, I was just in Detroit too for the Usher concert. Just so when you say Detroit, I was just there in the beginning of July for the concert. Usher and Chris Brown. Yes, let's hear how to prepare for a live. Okay, got you. It was fire. Yeah, that was fire. Thank you so much. I see you guys. You said Mel. I'm sure it was. There are they are saying I'm promoting items and okay, Naomi, we're back to you. You say you're promoting items and all I'm doing is talking to my viewers. Okay, here's what I want you to do, Naomi. Turn on your content disclosure and turn on your audience control. Also, you probably need to activate Service Plus. You also need to activate Service Plus for what you're doing also. So I'm going to tell you to do the three things. Audience control means that people only 18 years and older can come to your live. Content disclosure means that you're promoting your personal and professional brand. You're talking about content that matters to, again, your brand, but also gives you a little bit of leeway to say things that maybe they don't think is inappropriate. The last thing is Service Plus. Service Plus you need to activate because you're talking about digital products, flyers, solutions, all that stuff. They're thinking you are trying to promote people and maybe even redirect them off the platform to get to your products. So you need to turn on Service Plus so that way you can talk about it and maybe that will help alleviate some of those issues. The winner got the 1.3 million gifts. Ooh, my goodness. Oh, that seemed like a box battle too for the ages, friend. That sounds like a good one. You said I love Chicago. I know Detroit was a fun city. We had a good time there, friend. We did. We did. So um thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. He said some people wait for their moment, others show up, shake Destiny's hands and inform. Look at you, friend. Keep them coming. What is audience control? Saying that your audience is for content that is 18 years older. If you're selling something, promoting something, young people can't purchase. So you got to be mindful of turning that on. You should turn that feature on so that you can talk about things a little freely. Lions are ×3. That was like, yeah. If it was discounted, they might have got a discount for their lions. But yeah. Yeah. Urban Eye Candy did the math on that. Yeah, friend, they did. They did. They may have gotten a discount. I think you missing a number. You missed a 9 in that. I think you got to add a 9 on that 89.99. Yeah, that's a 9 missing. Oh yes, so they did their thing, but yeah. Oh, I have that honest control. Yes, yes. You said it was great. I know it was, friend. To see it, to see it. Mm, 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 mm. So thank you, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. List all ways you believe a hairstylist can earn money on TikTok. You said list all the ways you believe a hairstylist can earn money on TikTok. Well, what I would tell you, I mean, you would do a couple. You would have a multi-tier strategy. First of all, if you wanted to go live, I mean, obviously you can go live and you can demonstrate your services that you offer. You can talk about, do the hair online. You can have Service Plus activated. Tell people that they can book appointments with you and sessions in the live. You can do that. You can also have products that you're getting commission for, hair care products, wigs. You can have the equipment, those type of things. So yeah, you can make money off just the products you're using and stuff, and you're showcasing in your live stream. So yeah, there's multiple ways to do it. Your video content, you can grow your community, grow to the point where people are gifting you from the video content you're doing, creator rewards content you're doing, shop videos you're doing. So yeah, there's multiple ways you can do it. So you just have to apply to those programs. Stay consistent, keep showing up, but it's going to require you to do the work, do the video content, come live, have the products that way too. And then brand deals, working with brands directly. That's another way to make money. Thank you so much. Others coming in. Yes, I do have that on in content disclosure as well. Before I had those, before I had those on, I got violations. Yep. So yeah, turn those on. Doc, I think I got invited into the TikTok education program. Is that TikTok education program? Is that the video content program? Let me know if that's what you meant. I think there's a video content program. Let me know if that's it. How do you get a discount? By going online to get the coins, getting your coins online. So Yeah, if you spending that much on coins for the Lions, you better be getting a discount. Hmm. Yeah, once you get your coins online. I had to wrap my mind around that. I know. I'm going to go live simply to poke around. I love it. You said you're gonna go live, and I'll let my viewers know when they come through. Yes, yes. I think that's a great beginner tip because I tell people all the time, like, hey, click the buttons and just talk through what you're saying. And then as you're doing that, people are gonna come in and ask questions. People will say, hey, well, what does this do and what is that? Just like you guys came in and asked questions. Not that I was poking around, but still, so people will do that. Yep. I have only 759 followers, but it let me go live before 1,000. Yes, so you can go live as little as 50 followers. Thanks for telling me 61 minutes. Yes. So little as 50 followers if you're live, if your account is over 7 days old, you've posted content and you have 50 followers, and typically when you have that blue box, that means that you've sent a gift, a rose. TikTok sees you as someone who wants to go live, and they'll give you live access early. I don't know. I don't know. We need to talk about it. Lonnie, what we need to talk about? I missed it. Let me go back and check. Lonnie, what just happened? You said we need to talk about it. Doc, I think you got. Oh, the TikTok education program. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about it. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm not. I think I know what you're talking about. There's a program. Do you have YouTube followers? Let me know. Are you on the YT? I'm in the creator pilot program, only 3 shoppable lives. Shoppable lives weekly until I graduate. Yes. So yeah, that's good. So stick with it, friend. Not yet. Okay, no, it's not that. Yes, education program. Okay. Yeah, it's not that. I was thinking it was that program. So that's why I asked. So I'm not sure. I know there is programs that are for content focus. And when you said the education program, I'm thinking the videos that you have to do teaching something or learning videos. So that's what I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure if that's the program you're talking about. To start earning going live, do you have to be part of a program? To start earning going live, do you have to be a part of a program? No, you don't. No, when you say program, you meant agency. I think you meant agency. You don't have to be an agency to start going live and earning. No. Now, agencies help you to earn more and understand the do's and don'ts and understand how to strategize and be intentional about your earnings, but you don't have to. You don't have to do that. I did it once and poked around since people came in and want to help to you get better. Yes, they do. Yep, that too. Yep, you have people coming in asking questions. Not yet. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna want to send me a screenshot of what you see and when with the invite, so I can see if I've seen that before. I don't doesn't if you're saying it's not content either, I'm not sure. Let me see what that is. So send me a screenshot. Are you part of the agency? I am an agency. I'm an agency owner and manager. Tara Tells, welcome to the room, friend. So I'm a Creator Network agency. That's a free program. It's free because it's based on you going live. So you have to go live first to get invited into the program, to get invited by me and then TikTok has to accept you. So if you're not already going live, TikTok won't accept you into the program. So you have to be going live first. And then once you're going live, TikTok will accept you. Okay? If you're eligible. Okay. And let me talk about the program. I'm gonna get off shortly, so I'll talk about it real quick and let you guys know what my agency does and what I offer. And if you're interested in the agency, let me know as well. I feel like I need to clean up my following list. What are your thoughts? Thank you for that hand heart. Appreciate it, friend. Not too soon. You're new. Yeah, you're still growing. You will need to clean it up though. Don't do it yet though. You're gonna purge. You're gonna bring it down. The most you can follow is 10,000 people. So at some point you're gonna cap out. So you're gonna have to purge and bring that list down. I tell people though, not that I don't want you to do it too soon. I want you to start growing. You're in a growth phase right now, so it's a little soon. Okay. So happy Sunday. Hey Jose, how you doing, friend? Oh, what is that, Wani? Did you take your toys and leave? What'd you just do? It was the treasured voice. I was like, did your toys just drop and you picked them up? I'm gone with my toys. That was cute. Thank you, friend. Like, let me get up out here, get my toys. I'm gone. Thank you for the wink winks and the populars, friends. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support, you all. Let me know if there's questions. We're gonna get started. Let me talk about the agency real quick. I'm gonna wrap up shortly. We've been live for 2 hours, so we do have an agency meeting today. You can't get rid of me. I know. I love it. We're gonna have an agency meeting today. So my agency, Launch Your Income Agency, I'm gonna put my agency in the chat. You guys can follow me here, and you can also, I'm gonna pin it so you guys can get to it, and then I'll pin my Service Plus in a second. If you're curious about how to go live, if you're curious about growing and monetizing, I do consultations, I do coaching. I have a whole 4 and 8 week program where you can sign up to get coaching, support, and guidance. I'm coaching a couple people right now, specifically about growth on TikTok and monetization. So you're welcome to sign up with me if you want to do that. That's a program above and beyond the agency. But if you are interested in just being a TikTok live host, I come live twice a day. That's something I offer. And then ultimately what I do is teach you how to go live. We talk about it. I answer questions. I'm very hands-on, as you guys can tell. My goal is for you to grow. I do have a strategy guide that I gave my creators. Hey, sweetie pie, see you, friend. It's me live. I've been, you said I've been doing your 14-day challenge post every day. I'm on day 12. I love that. Can't believe it. Look at you, friend. Keep going, friend. I love it. I love it. Keep doing it. Thank you so much for sharing that. Enjoy myself. God bless. Leave it. All right. Thank you, Brent. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. Look at you guys growing. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that update. So yeah, posting is important, you all. Posting the content. Your girl, I just got back from vacation, so I'm posting. Dr. Lisa said, try 14 days, y'all. They said, who was Dr. Lisa? Lord. You tell them she go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. Join her live. But look here. So we, basically what I'm doing is with the agency, I tell people, I know, right? I go live twice a day so you guys can come here and get information. We do a weekly meeting with the agency where we go and talk about all things TikTok, helping you understand how to engage in the live stream, but also you hear from other creators and other agency folks that are also doing this. And so, you can join the meetings, you can chat and understand some of the do's and don'ts with TikTok. I do trainings there, but also do it here as well. We have a school community, SKOOL, where you can go over there and also get resources, information that I've posted, as well as you can connect with other people in the agency if you want to collaborate with them. We also do group chats here on TikTok, as well as where you can post your content, share out your content in your live stream. And then I do one-on-ones with all my creators. So if you want to meet with me monthly, I advise, like, we can look at your analytics, we can see what's happening with your live stream and your content. Not your content mainly, it's mainly the live stream, but I can give tips and strategies. We try to make it a data-driven approach. I want you guys to always look at your analytics, understand how you're performing, look at ways you can grow, how you move the needle, how do you increase your engagement in your live stream, what are the things you're saying, doing to get that engagement. So all that is part of your strategy, your growth strategy. And then ultimately you decide what path you want to take. How do you want to see yourself? Do you want to be in the A League? Do you want to be in the B League, C League? Like, what are you doing to make that growth happen? All right. So, as an agency, I want you guys to understand an agency is here for a resource, as a resource to you, but it's up to you to go live and continue to show up and continue to go live. Thank you for that, Dr. Lisa Cares. And if you are not doing that, then again, that's up to you. I can't do your live. I can't grow your live. You have to put in the work. You have to show up. You have to continue to support and build your community. That's on you. Okay. I say that, and I know that sounds kind of like, what does that mean for me? But I want to make sure you're taking the responsibility and the onus of your live stream. Hey, Bella, how you doing, friend? I think to a certain extent I have to say that because I think people feel as if, you said tough love, hard truth. There we go. I think people feel as if, oh, it's going to be a cakewalk. Oh, with an agency, all of a sudden I'm going to have all these people and I'm going to do. No, it's you. It ain't the agency. The agency is a resource, a support. But you got to do the work. You got to show up. You got to be committed. And then you got to evaluate when it's not going well, what could I be doing differently? And get guidance and tips and strategies to do it. But I say that because we're in this phase of life and what's happening, and I want you guys to grow. I want you to be better, but it takes you doing it. All right. So I just wanted to make sure I said that. How do you get in all of that? Because I really would love that. Wow. Well, you have to join the agency, but you have to be eligible. So I'll tell you why you're not eligible. TikTok has some eligibility requirements. What if you already regretfully are in an agency? Ooh. I can't coach or poach. I can't coach or poach. I can answer Bella's question that she's posing on what she would do if she wanted to look into other options. Do you earn money if you're an A League? Do you earn money if you're an A League? Yeah. You earn the most money as an A Leaguer. Yeah, Michaela. A League does it, friend. Yeah, you want to get to a point where you're an A Leaguer. If it's about the money. I always tell people you got to know your why, but if it's about the money, it's A League is it. That's where you want to be. Lifelong learning. I heard that, friend. But the resources and support don't come until you're made a name for yourself. In my agency, I meet with everybody. So you get the same level of support no matter what level you're at. Thank you, Urban Eye Candy. Appreciate you, friend. Yeah. You get the same level of support as long as you're going live. If you're not going live, I can't support you because you're not going live. Like, what we doing here? So yeah, if you're going live, everybody gets, hey, I'm available. I'll meet with you. I'll chat with you. I cannot do your live though. I tell people that all the time, and I say that because I want to be clear at that, because I don't want to bring people in with the thinking that, oh, Dr. Lisa's going to come and do my live and be in my live every day and do all this stuff. No, I can't do that. You got to do your live. You gotta grow your community. You got to build that. I really need to talk with you. I sent you a message. You do? Okay. You sent me a message? Okay. I'll check with you, friend. I'm talking about my agency specifically. That's why I say regretfully. Yeah, I know, friend. Yeah, I know. Well, let me, I don't understand the whole league system. Michaela, give me 1 second. I'll recap it. I'll talk about the leagues. That's not my question. I do think I asked the question yet. I do think I asked the question. You don't think you asked the question yet? I know, Bella, you didn't ask that question, but if you were... Bella, that was a wink wink. Bella said, I ain't asked that question. Bella said, I ain't never asked that question. Must be 50 over because this is the first love that's helpful to me. Oh, first love that's helpful. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Lifelong learner. I love that. Bella, that was a wink wink because you said, oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, Doc. I was about to answer Michaela's question, but Bella asked the question. Also, Dr. Lisa challenged me to get from D5 to C5 in 1 week. Look at you, friend. He said, I reached member level 2. Yay, I don't know what that is, but a win is a win. Well, congratulations, friend. You came into my live and you grew in the heartbeat by engagement. That's what happened. So you are a level 2 in my room now. Becky, welcome to the room. So, so here's the deal. When you join my agency, um, TikTok has rules about what you can and can't do. So here's TikTok's qualifiers. Then I'm going to talk about the application process. I'll talk about it generally. So generally, and this is helpful for anybody, including Ashley and Michaela. What do I do after I hit 14 days going live every day? Can I take a break? Um, you continue to go live, friend. You continue. You're creating a habit. You want to continue to show up, continue to build. Yeah. So that's the goal. The goal is that you continue, but you decide what that looks like for your sustainability. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to put you in a situation where you're like, oh, I could never do this. But think about what you're trying to do and grow, and this is helping you along that journey, that pathway. Um, Let me go to the agency stuff. So TikTok says you cannot join an agency if you already belong to an agency. So if you have an agency and you already belong to one, you can't join another one. All right. When you apply to an agency, you actually have to go to the live center on the home screen. So if you're on your TikTok page, click TikTok Studio. You'll see post side. You see live side. Scroll down to the live side. And so once you scroll down to the live side, you're going to see tools and resources. And under tools and resources, there's a box called Creator Network. That's the program we're talking about here. So under Creator Network, you will see, if you already belong to an agency, you'll see that agency there. You can contact them. It'll give you some other information you can follow if you need to. Wink, wink. And then ultimately, if you haven't joined an agency and you are invited into one, that's where you would accept that invitation. All right. So keep that in mind. So that's what you're doing. You're going there to determine what you're going to do. Why do some people charge if it's free? The Creator Network program is free when it comes to going live. Now, the program that is not free is if you are a TikTok Shop agency. That's called the TikTok Shop Partners Program. So if you are applying to the TikTok Shop program, they do it based off a commission. That's a commission-based or a fee-based program. So that may be what you're thinking about, Laren. Thank you so much for that confetti. Super appreciate it, friend. So that may be what you're thinking about. So that program is not free. If you are with a Creator Network agency, it's a free program. If you apply under a Creator Network program, the one I just described, how to get to it, that is a free program. That's under, the monetization comes from TikTok. So that's how it happens. Wow, yeah. So let's see. I was following. I'm trying to make sure Ashley, you're good. I see you talking to Elle. So Elle's good when it comes to overthinking too. Alicia, aka Trouble, welcome to the room, friend. Others coming in, appreciate you all. You said some stuff scares me, like strangers asking about it. I just want to learn more. You just want to learn more about going live. Gotcha. For protection purposes. What's you said showcase my talent and make a good stream of income. Gotcha, friend. I'm not well versed, but I'm getting more comfortable. Okay, gotcha. All right, friend. Well, that's good. That's good that you are feeling more comfortable. Dr. Fleeta, welcome to the room. I see you changed your name. Grabbing a really helped me. Appreciate that. Let me know if there's questions. Ashley, are you in? Ashley, are you Are you doing fine? Let me know if there's any question you have about your live stream also. Also, Dee Dee, I'm already part of agency. Interesting topic. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. Thank you for being here. So thank you, friend. Appreciate you all. Let's see. Depending on what you're doing, I must be 50 and over because this is awful. Thank you, friend. I just want to catch up on comments. All right. Was there? Hey, Nika Grace, how you doing, friend? Let me know if there's questions that I overlooked. If there is there a question I was supposed to answer. So the agency, you have to apply to it. If you want to message me, I'm gonna put my Service Plus up. You can message me directly if you're interested in applying. So that's what you would have to do. If you belong to an agency already, you wouldn't be able to apply. If you've earned too much money over the last 5 months, 5K per month, TikTok says you can't join an agency. You've earned too much. If you are not in the US or Canada, you can't join my agency either. So those are the things you want to keep in mind. And then if you have any violations or restrictions at the time of applying, TikTok probably won't let you apply either. All right. So keep that in mind. Let me know. I'm trying to see. Hey friend, just pop in quick. Thank you, Heather. Welcome to the room. I am only supposed to be posting singing content, but to hit every day, I just had to go live. Okay, so you went live. Hey, Tasha B, welcome to the room. No matter what I was doing, hair, cooking, etc. Okay, good. League definition. League. There we go. That's the question. I knew there was a question I was missing. I was like, I was scrolling up trying to figure it out. Thank you all. How long are we locked into these agencies? It depends on the contract you sign, friend. Depends on the contract. You would have to go to the Creator Network section I just talked about, and it should tell you. It should tell you the agency, your commitment, all that stuff. So yeah. So take a look at your contract and see what you signed up for. Okay. So yeah, there's different terms. Depends on the agency. Thank you so much. Hey Bella. Thank you so much, friend. Okay, leagues, real quick. We're gonna do a league example. So leagues, if you guys are you're allowed to switch to another when you get out of one. Yes. Yeah. When the term ends. Yep. So there's a couple of different ways around it. So let me show you. I'm going to put a sticker up so we can kind of a visual so we can talk through. So you guys see this sticker. So we can talk through this. This is where you see diamonds. That's what this represents. 7.1K diamonds to get one. This little piece here is called a fragment. Fragments are here. Think of fragments as credits. So you're getting credits. You're collecting these credits. And if I get 3 credits, I actually have to get a 4th credit to get to B4. So it goes from D5, and within D League, those are the leagues. D League, it's 5 levels: D5, D4, D3, D2, D1. That's the D League. Everybody starts at D5, and then you're growing as a live host. The D League is the easier league. When I say it's easier, you don't have the stress of potentially dropping down. As you grow, you'll stay there. You won't lose frags. You'll keep your frags as you grow. However, I think it's D1, it changes. I'm not sure if it's D1 or if it's in the C League. Correct me if I'm wrong, if who knows. I can't remember. But in the C League, then you can drop down. You can drop down. Okay? So that happens in the C League. So keep that in mind. You can drop once you get to the C League, and it goes from C5, C4, C3, C2, C1, and then it goes to B League. B5 is where I'm at. B4, B3, B2, B1, and then it goes to A League. A5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Let me catch up on comments. Ashley, you said you're allowed to switch to another. Okay, that's what I read. Tasha B said, Dr. Lisa, I just got TikTok Shop. Do I have to do shoppable videos now? You can do shoppable videos, shoppable content. You got TikTok Shop with this page, with this account, or a different account? You got it pretty early. Hey, Sandy. Welcome. What determines your growth? Gifting. I'm sorry, did you go over how to rank up? You talking about in the leagues, Jose? Let me know if that's what you meant. How you get up, and this is rankings. So great information. Thanks, Pam. Appreciate it. Is the earnings different for leagues? Earnings different for leagues? Yes, ish, kinda. Yes. The answer is yes. Yes. I said yes ish kinda only because I was thinking gallery. But yes, as people, if you're in this league and you're leaguing up, yes, you've made more. You earned more. So when you're earning, when you're leaguing up, when you're going up, you're earning more. Because it requires more for you to stay there. So yes. So gifting requirements are higher in terms of not losing a fragment, that type of stuff. So you need more diamonds. That's what this number is. You're going to need more diamonds to stay in that league, to stay at that level. So yes, you do earn more. The earnings is different for different leagues. The requirements, what you need, is different, which translates into earnings. I average about 50K likes per live. Likes are different than diamonds. Diamonds and likes are two different things. Likes are engagement that people are doing, tapping the screen. Diamonds come from gifting. So yeah, I have TikTok shop assets on my account that's over 1,000. Yes, okay. On another, I just reached 1K, but it says and that page don't perform like this one. I need 5K followers. Oh, okay. So to get full program. Interesting. Hey, Auntie Mill, welcome to the room, friend. Tasha B, let me catch up on your comments. Give me 1 second. Do I have to do shoppable lives now? Different on a created new page. I didn't think. Oh, you know what? I had not made that connection, friend. I had not made that connection. That was your other page. Oh my gosh, that is your face. I said, oh. Can I give 5 refresh? 5 refresh? What does that mean? Why is that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why TikTok said 5K followers on the other page. I have no idea. I don't know if that's. I have no idea. Don't know why. Hey DD, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Fran. Appreciate you. Okay, so let's go back. Let me circle back to leagues. Did I answer questions? So when it comes to the league you're in, the more you grow, the more requirements are going to be for your community to keep you at that league, which is kind of why that new Guardian program rolled out too, because they can help save you and keep you in your league, or keep you from losing a fragment. And so you have some of that, so they can shield you, basically, send you a shield. So you have this goal each time you go live to perform at a certain level. You need a certain number of diamonds and engagement in your room for you to continue and maintain where you're at. Okay? Hey SJ, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. How much is it to be a guardian? It's like 50 diamonds. I mean, I'm sorry, 5,000 diamonds. Maybe that's what it is. 4,999, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the exact number to become a guardian. And then you essentially are supporting that lab. Hey, Nika Grace. Thank you for that. How do you get diamonds? Diamonds come from gifting. So we've been teaching this for the last week or so, because that question came up and I realized there was a disconnect. So when your viewers send you a gift, gifts, you have to have coins on your account. For viewers have to have coins, and they send a gift. The coins, no matter, the coins amount for that gift. So if you send 5 roses are 1 coin each, so that's 5 coins. That LiveHost gets 5 diamonds. So the coins that are spent for a gift equals how many diamonds a LiveHost will receive. If you send a hand heart is 100 diamonds. I'm sorry, so it's 100 diamonds because it's 100 coins. Okay? So I just wanted to make sure I said that to you all. So gifting comes from diamonds. Gifting creates diamonds. All right? Thank you so much. Hey, Behavior Talks. How do you get diamonds? From the gifts. So that's how the diamonds come. Okay? So thank you. You're welcome. Hey, friends, thank you all for being here. Let me know if there's questions. I'm going to stay on just a few minutes more. We did 2.5 hours. We've had a lot of engagement in the room, so I appreciate all the engagement and support. A lot of people, a lot of traffic this live, which was good. So thank you so much. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. So are we? So I didn't go real deep here. This timer. Do you see this clock here? Thank you for the heart puff, friends. You see this timer here. It is a daily timer, a 24-hour clock that will pop up. So you have 24 hours to achieve the goals here, to get how many diamonds you need. And it's a moving target, because throughout the day people are going live, they're doing engagement, people who are in the B League. And because of that, you have to be mindful of what time you go live. If you're really paying attention to this, what time you go live, maybe how many lives you do in a day, what happens in those live streams. Did people engage in your gifting? Did they support your viewer wishes or your live goal or your gift gallery? Those things there is helping to support you as you're going live throughout that day. You're collecting the diamonds from those gifting, and then ultimately by the end of the day, and so Eastern time zone for me, 11:59, I want to make sure that I'm still in the safe part where I don't lose a fragment, that I will gain a fragment. So that's what's happening. Thank you so much, friend, for that daily heart me. I appreciate it. Where do you see our personal timers and goals? You see it, cheerful habits. When I'm not seeing it for everybody when I click your photo in my room. So if you click your photo, you should see a box that says your diamond, diamond box, and it'll say your league. Nika, oh my gosh. Galaxy Globe, thank you, friend. That was sweet. That opened up so huge. I was like, oh my gosh. I thought it was the manifest at first. I was like, no, this is different. Thank you for that. That was sweet. Appreciate you. So you lose fragments. Exactly what's that mean? That was pretty. It was. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, friend. Um, SJ, yes, you can lose fragments. You'll lose fragments and cheerful. So no one's showing. Let me see. Anybody showing their league box? I don't know why the league box is not showing up in my room. Appreciate you, friend. Where's my heart? Why didn't it show up? Lord, nothing is showing up right now. Why did my hand heart show up? There we go. It just popped in. Okay. Hey, does Bean show up? Does yours show up? Mine show up. Yours does show up. Okay. So let me show Sandy's. So Sandy's is showing up. Let me show you guys what I can see. So not everybody's is showing up. Not sure. So you should have 3 boxes. Not sure why everyone doesn't see 3 boxes. And I think it's a my room issue. Not sure if this happens in other rooms. But right now, this box isn't showing up for most people. So Sandy's box is showing up. So you should be able to see your lead. You can see it in 2 different places. Either in this box here, or maybe even here in your gift gallery. If you click your gift gallery, you see that C, her C2, it'll pop up this screen. And then it'll show you here. You can see it that way. So many of you may have to go that route. So cheerful habits. This is where you can see where your league is. You can see it in a live. You can see where you're at. And this is where Sandy is. And so it's showing how Sandy is performing. I can come out of this. And then I can also click Sandy's box here. And it gets me to that same screen. All right. So cheerful habits for you. If I see your D3 gift gallery, it pops up for you that way. Okay. So let me show you guys cheerful. So cheerful, if I click your photo, I see this D3 gift gallery. If I click that, and then I click the little D3 in the corner, It shows this screen, and then I look at your ranking. Okay. It held me at D2. So it will. That's what I was telling people. The D League, it doesn't drop you down. I think D1, you start to drop. I think that's what happens. If you're at D1, it'll drop you. But D2, it keeps you at D2. So you don't drop below D2. You're right. It won't. So yeah, so like the agency page, I don't go live over there, and I think it got up to D3 or 3-4, something like that, and it hasn't dropped down. Hey Diamond, hey friend, hey JB, welcome to the room. So yeah, so yeah, so we're what I was sharing with people earlier is that once you get into the you know, as you're getting into the C League or the B League, that's when you start to drop, you know, and so you're going live daily so that you can maintain your status. So it becomes a little bit of a way to kind of keep you hanging on and continue to go and go and go. And you know, some people will just say, hey, you know what, enough is enough. I can't do it no more TikTok. I'm done. So Miss G, how you doing, Beverly? Hey, everyone, newbie here. Welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, friends. Sweet. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the follow. If you guys are new to the room, stay. Feel free to follow the live host. And if you have not joined my fan club, this is a great time to join the fan club as well. So I appreciate you all. I'm going to jump off. I've been live for 2 hours and 36 minutes. So I'm going to get off shortly. You said retired teacher. It's the birthday girl. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Welcome. What you doing for your birthday today? I love it. What are the agency benefits? So well, let me ask this question. So you do go live. I think you do because you said D3. So you do go live. So we do training. I go live twice a day here. So I do training and answer questions for live hosts. I also will, we have a school community SKOL, so you can get resources, guides, other information to help with your live stream, as well as collaborate with other live hosts. You also will go, we have a weekly meeting. We are meeting today. We haven't met for the last couple of weeks, but we're meeting today. And so we do those weekly meetings as another way to get training, guidance, and support. My agency, obviously, I do one-on-ones with you. I want to make sure you're growing. We look at your analytics. We take a data-driven approach. Ultimately, you're going live to continue to grow and build. And we want to see you go from this level to a higher level as you continue to grow. So he said, how do you join? So go ahead and message me. I will send you, I'm going to paste the agency page too. But if you message me here, I'll send it to you in the inbox. And I'll just kind of give you some brief criteria. You want to go live at least at a minimum 4 days a week. How often do you go live? And then you want to go live. So you can put in the chat agency. Just message me and say agency. So how often do you go live? You want to go live at least 4 days out of a week. You want to go at least 61 minutes. So that's important as well. And all of these is absolutely free, no agency fees. No agency fees. Only services. I offer other services, like if you need coaching, consultations, that type of stuff. That's my stand store. You can go there. You don't have to be in an agency to do that. But that's above and beyond. But on the agency page, I give you a live strategy. I have a new live host checklist guide that I created where other people can purchase those things. You guys get it for free. I do the one-on-ones with you. It's a 30-minute check-in conversation. We look at your analytics. You understand the live hosting process. I give you some tips there as well. But, you know, if you're looking for more in-depth guidance support, maybe TikTok shop conversation or other tips and strategies to help with your business and how to build your business and stuff, then that's my coaching services. So you can get those. That is a fee-based service. But when it comes to the agency is this is your live stream. And I tell you that because the understanding, and let me be very clear about that. Thank you, friend. The understanding is that I think people think that I will be in your live 24/7. I'm going to do all this stuff to come to your live and do and essentially grow your live stream. I can't do that. You have to do your live. I give you all the tips in the world and strategies, but you got to run your live. Your live is your live. And so I say that because I want people to understand, like, this is your responsibility. And so nobody can do it for you. No agency can do it for you. Doug, you send me the email for this evening. I'm going to send it after this. I haven't done it yet, so I have to send out the request. I will. Behavior Talks, thank you for asking. Yeah, so no charge at all. It's free. And the way you should look at it is, if you are showing up and going live, and being consistent, then you should grow. You should build community. You should be thinking about it from that perspective. You're posting the content. You're doing the things that you need to do. You post content, you show up, you engage with your target audience. You got to be mindful of who you're trying to connect with. I go live, but I need to learn more. Yeah, so definitely learn more. Come to my live streams, come to the meetings. We talk about all things going live. But it's great that you do one-on-ones, check-ins. Not every agency. I know. Yeah, I know. That is what I'm trying to do. Not everybody takes advantage of it either, to be honest with you. It's a phenomenal place to learn. Thank you, friend. Yeah, it surprises me. I mean, I have the schedule out there. You can schedule a meet with me. Not everybody takes advantage of it. So who qualifies to join your agency? You can't be with an agency already. Well, first of all, you have to be going live. So make sure you've done those first 3 lives. If you want to apply, if anybody wants to apply now, I will look and see if you're eligible. Let me put the agency page in. This is the actual agency page. If you go to the video content, on this page, on this account, it has not the first 3-4 videos. Those videos are like Community Fest videos, not those. But the other videos beyond that, you'll see an apply link. It's just a quick apply button. Also in the bio is the Stan Store on this page, on the agency page. You can click the bio and thank you, friend. You can click the bio and click the Stan Store, and the first application is there as well for you to apply to it. In terms of who can apply, hey, Ocean Summers, who can apply? I tell people all the time, really what you're doing is making sure you don't belong to an agency. Make sure you're in the U.S. or Canada. Those are the 2 locations the agency is approved for. Make sure you don't have any restrictions or violations on your account. Be sure to also make sure that you're not with an agency already. Okay, so you gotta make sure you're not with an agency. It's only one agency for one account. So one of your accounts can't have an agency on it, and you think, oh, I'm gonna do this other account and I'm gonna join with this agency. You can't do that. So it has to be one agency for one account that you have. And it's the account that you've made the most diamonds with. So TikTok is paying attention to that as well. You also got to make sure you haven't earned too much. $5,000 or more says you made too much. TikTok's like, you don't need an agency. Thank you all for the populars and the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate it. And the finger hearts. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate that. Hey, Ocean Summers. And so the goal is that you're going live at least 4 days out the week at a minimum. And then you're doing at least 61 minutes. So 4 days for 61 minutes is the minimum that you should be going live. And you continue to show up and grow. All right. So I say that to you all. I want to make sure you're committed to the process. If you're not, ready for an agency, that's fine. That's fine. If you're trying to figure this thing out in terms of your timing and commitment to it, that's also fine. It's easier than it sounds. 61 minutes goes by fast. It does. It does. I've been here 2 hours and 43 minutes now. I was supposed to get off, y'all. I got to do it. I come back at 4 o'clock. I got to get off for a little bit so I can get something to eat. I haven't eaten yet. So, yes, so time flies when you're having fun and you're having a good time with your friends and you're engaging. So, if you guys apply to the agency, let me know. If not, also let me know. So, let me know that too. I'm happy to answer questions for you all if you're interested in asking questions too. All right. So let me know if there's any questions. Just say till 4. I know. I just do a marathon. I need to catch up. TikTok is like, ma'am, you have not been going 2 a days. TikTok knows I've been slacking. I only did one a day for literally 61 minutes. TikTok's like, you ain't did 2 hours. You ain't did 2 a day. So TikTok's like, what happened? I was on vacation last week. So last week I went live, but I did not do my normal. I was on vacation. I was in Morocco, Nika, so I wasn't even here. I was away. What all do you do on your live stream? What all do I do here? Malika, let me know if you're talking about me personally or you're just saying in general. Like, what would you do? Tell TikTok it's your birthday. I know, it was my birthday, TikTok. It was. It was my birthday, TikTok. Yeah, so TikTok I'm paying for it, but that's all good. You get to travel to the best places. Thank you, Rand. Hubby planned a 50th birthday. That was a surprise. Birthday behavior still in effect. I know. TikTok's like, I got some making up to do. I can't find a link in Stan's store. It wasn't. It's at the top of my stand. You said it's the very first link that you'll see. It's a box that says Creative Network Agency. He's such a sweet. He is. He did well. He did really well. We celebrate all month. I heard that right. I know that's right, Fred. All month. This is Cancer season / Leo. For my Leos right now. I love it. Okay, so Wani, hey Wani, he said, Malika, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. I am about to get off in just a wee bit. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hey there, friend. Thank you, said Leo's only, ma'am. When is your birthday, friend? And I know Urban Eye Candy, she's about to celebrate on Friday, 31st of July. I think you said Friday. When is your birthday? 7/27. Nice. Monday. That's Monday. Awesome. Tomorrow. Today's Sunday. Tomorrow. Wow. Happy early birthday. Yes, the 31st. Look at it. That's awesome. So yeah, y'all are gonna be in full effect. What are you doing for your birthday, friend? And then both of y'all, I guess both of y'all, what are y'all doing for y'all birthdays? The 20th. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? So you said dinner. Nice. Happy birthday, friend. Yes. So that should be fun. My friends, okay, so if you are trying to find the agency, do me a favor, message me and I will send you guys the link. I'll send you a agency page. So just click the message box here and I'll send it to you. And if you're looking to join, I don't know if that's the case. I know one of our friends said she couldn't find it, so I want to make sure Lauren. So you said a little bit of nothing. I heard that, friend. Relaxing. I hear you. Make sure you grab your heart me. Yes, make sure you grab your heart me's. Click up here to claim those points. If you haven't gotten your heart me, click the heart me. But if you haven't claimed your points, since you sent me a message, okay, perfect. I'll send it back to you. If you haven't claimed your points, and then and that way you can level up. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for that, Dr. Lisa Kears and the Populars. And so I will be back at 4. I'm gonna grab something to eat. I'll be back at 4. I'm gonna send out the agency meeting for our friends who are in the agency. I'll send you that now. Thank you for the goat. Appreciate you, friend. I'll send that out as well. So I will send that out for you all. Let me know if there's any final questions. I appreciate all the support. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares. Thank you all for the gifting. I so appreciate all the gifting. You guys are an amazing community. Put that up. Remove that. And I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. I tell you guys all the time when I get off, I say practice makes progress. I don't want you guys to be thinking that you got to be perfect. It takes time. You grow. Spiritual. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Hello. You've been rocking and rolling. I got to pop in on you soon. It's going live exhausting for you. No, I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, there's some days, every now and then you get that long day. You're like, oh my gosh, let me go live. Oh my God, I don't know if I want to do this. And then when I get here, I'm like, hey y'all, I'm so excited, so happy to see y'all. And so it becomes one of those things where you just turn on and all of a sudden, you're here and it's almost 3 hours in. Lord, it's almost 3 hours in for real, y'all, for real, for real. Yeah, it's 2 hours and 50 minutes. So, and before you know it, you've been here for almost 3 hours. And so it gets like that. Every now and then I have those days and I'm like, y'all, I'm only going to do an hour. I'm going to do my 61 minutes and I'm out. And so last week it was kind of that because I was traveling and I was on vacation. So I did literally just do the bare minimum, um, which was fine. It was fine. I missed it a little bit. It was a couple times when I was sitting around. I was like, I should go live. But I was like, no, it's too late. So the time difference threw me off too. So 3 hours later, I know, 3 hours later. That's how it starts, y'all. Yeah. So and Urban Eye Candy, she's notorious for putting in a good 3 hours. she she will put in a good 3 hours, maybe 4 or 5. She's crocheting, so she'll sit there and be like, "Hey y'all," she crochet real fast like this too. So, I was like, "Girl, how you crocheting so fast?" Hey, it's barely minimum 60. Is the bare minimum 61 minutes? That's the valid go live day. So that's the metric that you're tracking to make sure it tracks as a valid go live day. 61 minutes. Yep. Yep. You said my live yesterday was six hours. You were on for 6 hours. I did not realize that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, just to fly. Did you friend? Okay, did you? Let me check and see if it comes through. I may have to check it. Let's see. Um, so let me see if it'll let me invite you. Oh, it's letting me invite you. Look at you, friend. You can join. Let's say, oh, you can join. Look at there. You can join. So you are officially invited. Let's see. You said yay. So you are officially invited, my friend. And what will happen now is that you will receive a system notification from TikTok, or you can go into the creator network box under the live center, under live tool, TikTok studio. Click the live site, scroll down to tools and resources, click that area, and there's a box that says creator network. So either location, that's where it's located. Once you click it and join, I'm going to get a notification. With that notification, I am going to with that notification, you have to stay to 200K. Oh Lord, 200K likes. Okay, now I gotta stay a few more minutes. With that notification, you're going to get a message from me. I'm gonna send you an inbox message that says to fill out my form. So that's where I can invite you to my weekly meetings because it's my contact form. So you're gonna fill out my contact form. That's gonna be the next step. So once you accept and join the agency, now you got the invite. So now you got to accept it, and then you're gonna get a notification from me, inbox notification, to then fill out my form. Once you fill out the form, you get a confirmation email that tells you to now join the school community. So the link to the school community will be on that confirmation email. So there's like 3 more steps you got to do. Good morning, how you doing? How like you? Hey, Vic, Karen, Kay, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Others who are coming in, I appreciate you all. We are liking the live for 200K. So that's the hearts under my name. That's the heart. So let me know, is there anybody else in here that applied? I just want to make sure I submit for you guys to join if you applied. So let me know if there's anybody else I missed. And then I appreciate you all coming through. Let's see. Hello, everybody. You said, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. You know what? Let me check something. My friend Cheerful. Let me see something. Okay. All right. Did you only do TikTok tips or do you do mixture of content when you go live? I do a mixture. I've done TikTok shop. Today I did TikTok go. I actually kind of walked you through TikTok go. I'll do TikTok shop, TikTok go, TikTok content a little bit. Also, depends on if there are new features for the live stream. We talk about that. We mainly talk about live because obviously this is a live agency. so we do a lot of live talking. Mindset, motivation, encouragement. Yeah. Do you so you said what we discussed? Yeah, so today we did a little bit more TikTok go conversation in the beginning, and then we had some new friends that joined. So we talked about engagement in the live stream. I do that also for you guys to kind of, you know, role play, role model how some of this can look for your live stream as you're growing, as you're building your community. Thank you so much, Hallie. I appreciate it. Thank you, friend. And so a lot of this is about engagement. This is an engagement app. So answering questions, connecting with people, reading bios, acknowledging the people in the room is so important. Thank you, Nika Grace. Yay, I accepted an invite. Awesome, friend. I appreciate that. So we talked about TikTok Go. TikTok, Hallicue. TikTok Go actually does have agencies too, like TikTok Shop. And the agencies, similar to TikTok Shop, unlike live hosting, are based on commission. So it's a fee-based program. It's similar to that. But there are agencies. I think you asked that a few months ago. And you were like, hey, have you seen this? And there are actually agencies now for TikTok Go. And they're, yeah, so they're out there. Was trying to apply, not paying. I saw you, friend. So yeah, so those, they do exist. Cheerful, you joined the agency. Cheerful, I see where you accepted. She sent the acceptance already. My girl said, I'm ready. Yep, they're forever in my inbox, but you have me spoiled. I'm getting a lot of the agency ones too, though, for Go and for Shop, for both of them. Now the credit networks shouldn't be connecting with you because they should know better because they have the information to know that you're already taken. But the Go and the Shop ones, they don't have that. So they're like free game. They can, you could belong to both a Shop and a Go agency. So that is, you know, that's definitely fair to do. So yeah. So you said, let's see, friends. All right, friends. Let me let you guys go. Thank you all for that 200K. Let me go. Let me go to some lunch. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares. If you join one, I'll join that one. We could make amazing travel content. I'm trying to do more travel content on my shop page. So that's the page. That's the account I'll do it on. This account here, I felt like my other content, my main content, was suppressed because they wanted me to do a lot more Go content. I get a lot of Go content now. Thank you so much, Mildred. And so I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I made my shop page Go, my Go content and shop content over there. I'm going to try my best to kind of stop it on this account. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to do Go over here at all. You said, no, stay. I'll be back. I'll be back, Fred. You're so sweet. Go have lunch. I know I'm getting lightheaded. Oh, my battery just told me, it's like, girl, you gotta get off. This battery is not gonna stay. So, all right, friends, I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, all the gifting, all the engagement. I so appreciate each and every one of you. I will be back at 4 o'clock. If you haven't claimed points, please claim your points. I will be back. I appreciate all of you coming into the live and supporting. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Thank you, my friends on the YT. You guys are awesome as well. I appreciate all the support. I will be back as well. So feel free. Thank you all for supporting the live. Feel free to come back at 4 o'clock. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.